Well then. So yeah, welcome everyone. Today we'll be playing Honkai Star 4.0, 4.1, not 4.0, and yeah. Let's just get started. So yeah, maybe I should do a brief summary what happened last time. So, well. Last time we got, well, a tour to Pearl's, well, to the company that Pearl is owning. What's it called? Pearl Co? No idea. But yeah, and yeah, we just, we got a guide, and that was Nylox, and apparently she wasn't the guide, so yeah. I asked her good morning there. Well, good morning, well, hello to you too, Twilight and Cherry, and welcome. I hope you had a great day, or we have a great day. And yeah. So yeah, last time Nylox was the imposter, we found out about that. We had a giant robot fight, and I think that's it. We also got some, you could say, hints about the Smiling Cult. That's why you could say the stream title is just mine, because my guess is 4.1 has a lot to do with that cult. So yeah, that's why it's there. Now then, let's get started. Ah, that's right, we are now having a meeting with Pearl. So that will be interesting. I wonder what we talk about. I think it was something about the making alliance with the, well, IPC for the fantasy games. I think that's that's what's going on. I see, we can just go in. Okay.
Pearl demonstrated the full process of creating a Mechatron army, based on what I saw.
I guess we start with a cutscene. So today I'm standing, as you can see. Or I'm floating, to be fair. Okay. Well, that was something.
Hello, guests from the Astral Express. Nice to see you again.
Thank you for your gracious hospitality, Madam Pearl.
I understand there was a minor incident in the lower lobby involving someone impersonating a Pearlux employee.
Ah, Pearlux, that was.
Didn't spoil your enjoyment.
We're fine. Don't worry about us. But how are things with you? Did you lose any valuable tech? Blueprints? Or top secret information?
I thought she's gonna say Honkai. Well, that would be funny. Wait, maybe? Yeah, I think Honkai is copyrighted, right? Or maybe it's not. But yeah, that would have been funny. Yeah, it did remind me of some, well, a Honkai. Yeah, I think it reminded me kind of like the Cherry Blossom one. From the brother character that I remember from Bleach. But I forgot the name though.
No, Pearlux's data firewall remains untouched, and all assets under security network surveillance are intact. The only change is an additional expense claim under my employee ID.
Oh, yeah, that's true. She used, well, Nylox used Pearl's employee ID and bought us some, bought us some robots. Yeah.
Never mind. I can make a preliminary assessment that this was the result of someone's momentary impulse.
Okay. Well, most likely ours.
Lately, mishaps have been piling up, like dark clouds before a downpour, casting shadows of uncertainty over my plans.
Okay.
Could you be referring to the Herald of Death?
33 citizens were found dead in the Dovebrook district. In addition, an IPC specialist assigned to negotiate the purchase of a Mask of Elation died in an unexpected incident. This party has made overt threats to public order and is clearly challenging the IPC. My intuition tells me this is only the beginning.
So yeah, my guess is the Herald of Death has something to do with the Smiling Cult. That's my guess currently.
Managing capital and managing a corporation share one thing in common. That is, an aversion to risk and a pursuit of stability. And I bear both responsibilities. As the executive officer of Plain Arcadia, I bear an inescapable responsibility for the safety of this world. As one of the 10 Stonehearts, I hope to bring the Phantasmoon Games to a swift and safe conclusion. Rather than staging another dangerous battle, like what happened at Graphia Academy, I hope the supplicants can show the people of this world miracles of joy and happiness, instead of sorrow and rage during the Phantasmoon Games.
Yeah, I have a feeling, well, that might happen, but we still have to fight, because I have a feeling we have to fight against the big bad, and that is the Herald of Death.
Therefore, I'd like to hear the Express's request. Trailblazer, please, tell me.
Wait, do we have a request?
What's your ultimate goal for joining the Phantasmoon Games?
Oh, I think we just joined on impulse. Hello? Well, hello, Warcraft Taker. I hope you had a great day. We have a great day. And yeah, it's good to see you. Oh, wait.
You mentioned earlier that you wanted to talk about the Phantasmoon Games with me?
Well, Blackstream was just before we left and talked with Himiko. I think something like that. I'm doing good. Hope you're doing well. I'm also doing good. So that's good to hear. So, well, I think about the goal of the Phantasmoon Games, about our final request. I'll say the first one, about the goal of the Phantasmoon Games.
I'd like to talk about our ultimate goal for participating in the Phantasmoon Games.
Yeah, I wonder what that is. I thought that it was just because we were bored or something, or we wanted to tour it. That's why we took part in Phantasmoon Games, or because we really needed a mask to prevent what happened, what Sparksy did or something. I thought that was the only goal. I guess there was a hidden goal.
Huh. Got something in mind?
I think the rules and rewards for the Phantasmoon Games are a little too vague.
That's exactly what I thought when I joined the games 15 years ago. These games allow supplicants to do anything, good or evil. As a result, everything that unfolds in the course of these games exists beyond control. What's more vague is what can winners do when they share the power of the elation. According to legends and historical records from Ahatopia, victors typically first witness the manifestation of Aha themselves.
Okay.
They listen to the victor's wishes and grant them permission to use their power. And the applications of this power seem to be boundlessly vast. When faced with countless choices, the situation becomes even more thorny than having no choice at all. Sometimes I wonder if we had agreed to become the leader of the Anti-Destruction Alliance, how would this trip have turned out?
Aha. Yeah, it's Aha. Well, I think we'll see a lot of Aha. Well, mostly for 1 year. And next year, no idea what will happen. Maybe we go to a water planet or something. I want Aha to be the leader. Yeah, that would be funny.
If I win, I'll give up sharing Aha's power and ask them to be the leader of the Anti-Destruction Alliance.
Yeah, that would truly be funny.
That's such a hilarious idea. I can totally picture it.
I'm being that serious, I'm not joking around. Yeah, the first one. I'm that serious.
I get it. That's actually a brilliant idea. To begin with, this is far more meaningful than taking up a god's authority and squandering it freely for a single minute.
Well, I have a feeling that we won't be able to win. That's just my feeling.
Secondly, placing an Eon on the righteous cause of opposing the universe's greatest threat is something neither the IPC nor the god itself could reasonably object to. Finally, this would also help us avoid the risk we currently face. cooperating with the IPC while remaining wary of being drawn into its ambitions during the operation of the Anti-Destruction Alliance. If we handle the negotiations well, perhaps AHA could stand behind the Astral Express. Just like our cooperation with the Xianzhou, where we could maintain distance from one another while offering support from afar.
Well, I guess we will be doing that. Would be fun if AHA becomes a playable character. The first Aeon to be playable.
The only question is, will AHA agree?
Don't worry about that. From what I know about them, they'll agree.
I think Pompo is quite old, so he must have met AHA when they were still human.
What kind of god of games would they be if they broke their own rules? Besides, they still owe the Express a debt.
Oh. Is this?
This is their IOU for the Express debt from when they were traveling with Akavilli, complete with their signature and seal.
Oh. Didn't know they had an IOU there. IOU for the Express, so that's interesting. I wonder what they did. Okay. Solely for the sake of fun, I have on numerous occasions during my voyage aboard the Straight Express misappropriated and vandalized public property of the Express, hereby incurring financial loss to the Express liability for third-party damages. Having received the conductor's earnest instructions, I have come to the profound realization of my transgressions. I hereby minimize all outstanding preparations below the settle at a future date. Okay. Pom-Pom must be hella rich. Well, he's... Well, that's quite true, because Pom-Pom is, I think, quite old. So he must have... Well, I think he gets a salary, so yeah. He must have saved a lot. Wait, the items list of preparations due to AHA is as follows. Pale microwave oven, supersonic slippers, optimal camouflage cloak, anti-gravity levitation carpet, Hader brooms bearing a striking resemblance to swords, note, liable for this entry is jointly assumed by Akvili. Okay. A lot of things. Leviathan tooth, Dream Conductor outfit. Oh, he destroyed Pom-Pom's outfit too. Organ dragonflies deposed by the morning actors. Medical expenses due to allergic reactions from the introduction of electronic mustard into the rice cooker. Graffiti removal fees for the statues complex of White Rolling Stone Planet. Repair costs of the Museum of Animated Arts and recovery expenses of escape collection items. Reported portraits and sand specimen remain unaccounted for to date. Incident during the excavation angling, an erratic comet fish caused a collision resulting in damage to 1415.926 solar sails on Place Goldberg. Note the liability for centuries during the assumed by Akvili. Wait, what did they... Wait. What these... wait. Well, they are quite wild when they were still human, I guess. Satellite unit for the country's... Stellaring. 6 ideas of the Duchy of Horonte. 1 anti-beast hot naval cannon source from the old Luntinium exhibition hall, and 1 artificial satellite neutralized via accident discharge. Several pillows lost to the atmosphere of the planet style during a pillow fight, inclusive of conductor Pom-Pom's favorite bolster. Oh. Yeah, Pom-Pom's really old, I guess. Finds stated by the Cosmic Paleontological Conversation Association regarding gastric ulcers in a void song whale. Induced by an anaphorosized expedition within the creature's stomach. That's really a lot. Xenohydros, released from the custody of the architects. Oh, they went to Belleborg then. Red and Golden Pophos. Accrued multiple outstanding lab at the world's end in the capacity of a nameless. Shockingly lengthy entry, extensive enough to reach the ground. Crispy crunchy pom-pom pie times 22. Of which 3 were utilized as fishing bait, 9 dispensed as yak fodder, 10 deployed as projectiles against space pirates during a skirmish. Well, that's something. Please accept my sincere apologies for the misappropriation of the conductor's labor-intensive provisions. Have fun, Extra Express. That AHA. The scrolling signature looks sketchy, no matter how you look at it. Is this really from AHA themselves? Okay. That was quite long. And yeah. So yeah, all the Aeons were once human before they ascended, and I guess this was you, Maha, and Akvili. So yeah.
Passenger, use this to blackmail them. That one will definitely give in to your demands.
Okay.
Probably.
Okay. Yeah, wait, I speak, it didn't look like that Aha was too sincere. So yeah.
So, you're saying you want Aha to take on the leadership of the Anti-Destruction Alliance? Logical extrapolation. Failed. Success rate indeterminable. This peculiar proposal nearly brought my thought process to a halt.
Ah, that's right, Pearl is a robot.
This request is far too lacking in structure, yet within an irrational context, it seems to conceal a certain kind of logic. If the universe is the master of Elation's playground, then they should do something about this playground that's about to be destroyed. As expected of the Trailblazer, your thinking is so out of the box. I've learned something today.
I say it kind of, seeing Aha and then Nanook, it reminds me of that one YouTube video about them, I think, that is somehow made into a drama or something. About Aquili's death and then Aha giving Nanook the sky and everything. I remember the strange video.
However, I don't think you stand much of a chance in the games, because I've joined as a supplicant.
Yeah, I think we've seen that because of the mask. So is this gonna be a boss fight? Intelligent... can Intelligence also become a supplicant? I think they obviously can, but I think the first one. So is this gonna be a boss fight? Will be interesting.
Not a single rule in the Phantasmoon games requires supplicants to engage in combat, so there's no need for hostility between us.
I see. I wonder if we will see the foul... not foul legacy, that is Genshin. I wonder if we'll see Pearl transform herself into that, into something. Because we have seen Aventurine doing that. Now that I think about it, I wonder if if you want to see, have boss fights with Topaz, Jade and everything, and Pearl, and see them transform into these monsters. Well, not monsters, but yeah, see them transform.
A Planar Arcadia's administrator is a supplicant?
At the same time, she has at her disposal assets of staggering magnitude. Perlux Corp among them.
Hi, hello Blade King, welcome. I hope you had a great day, we have a great day. And yeah, as you can see, we are playing Honkai Star 4.1. And yeah, we just found out that Pearl is taking part in the Phantasmoon games.
With money and power on her side, wouldn't her chances of success be way higher than ours?
Well, not really.
As I previously proposed to Miss Himiko, I'm willing to cooperate with the Astral Express to ensure the smooth progression of the Phantasmoon games.
Okay.
But the Astral Express isn't your only partner, is it?
Yeah, Asheville is also partnering with Pearl.
I have 2 other allies. However, you all are my most promising ones. Once the Astral Express joins, it will maximize the safety and success of this Ionic game.
So I think Asheville is one of them, then... the other one is Silver Wolf. Yeah, I remember now.
And I will do everything in my power to fulfill my partner's wishes within that limited minute.
It's just like the Anti-Destruction Alliance. She's here to recruit us. What's the screaming noise that I'm hearing? Could it be Bubbles? I just heard some kind of screaming noise from the game. So that was strange. But yeah, the second answer.
As we told you before, our strategy is to become a sail, advance and retreat together. The Astral Express is not a lone supplicant, since we have our own allies in the games.
Yeah, Sunday's also in the game. Is your cat? Not really, I think. It wasn't the cat, it was something screaming. No idea where it came from. Master, well, hello Yoshua Kitsune. Welcome. I hope you had a great day, we have a great day. And yeah, as you can see, yeah. We are playing Honkai Sari. So I think, yeah, our allies currently are just Sunday, I think. Well, there's also Yao Guang, but yeah, Yao Guang is with Sunday, and yeah. That's, yeah, I think we only have one ally right now.
An ally like Sparksy? It's true that you defeated her and took her mask. But given her typical decision-making style, Sparksy isn't exactly what you'd call a reliable ally.
Wait, what? I didn't know that Sparksy became our ally. Maybe I just forgot about it. Besides the Masters, I have another one. Besides her, I have another ally. Yeah, I would say the first one.
Hypothesis. The Sinwish Syndicate's missing mask. I thought it fell into the Xianzhou's hands. Don't tell me. Yao Guang gave it to you guys?
I say, yeah, Pearl is quite smart. Well, it makes sense because she's a robot.
That's right. 3 against 3. We're tied at the moment.
With this new variable in play, I'll have to adjust my extrapolations. But the conclusion seems unchanged. After all, as the administrator of this world, I have the natural advantage in resources.
Well, that's true. That's not necessarily an advantage. That's your biggest weakness. Yeah, let's say the second one, why not?
An IPC senior executive, Plain Arcadia's administrator, a member of the 10 Stonehearts, joining the games personally. It certainly has an intimidating ring to it. But when you think about it, isn't this identity precisely the greatest burden Madame Pearl has to overcome?
Yeah.
He is right. Your identity is far too sensitive. You want to control these games and end it safely and quickly. But Plain Arcadia's citizens might not see it this way. All they see is the all-powerful IPC and an influential executive pulling all the strings. Your every action will be scrutinized twice over.
You don't want to see the IPC win? You want to see Heroes triumph? Yeah, the second one.
A sharp observation, I must say. Quite impressive.
But I do not believe you yourself would overlook this. Madame Pearl, what is it that you seek to obtain from the Phantom Moon games at any cost?
I wonder what it is. I say it would be funny if it's she wants to become human or something, like Pinocchio.
What I seek is a treasure lost to this world's history.
I wonder what it is.
I want to recreate Graphia's divine art of imagenesis.
Oh. Yeah, that's... Yeah, I think Imagenesis was something, like, was some kind of painting style, I think.
Does that have something to do with painting?
Yeah.
Hard to believe, no? My birth originated from the theme assigned by the celestial differentiator of planet Scrulum. At first, I was nothing more than a machine that imitated human paintings. For an Intellitron, generating works of art is no great challenge.
Okay.
Day after day, I studied. Day after day, I exhausted every possibility. I could instantly analyze the proportional structure and pigment composition of any painting. I could precisely reproduce every pixel of Graphia's masterpieces. Yet I could not create as she did.
I see, so Pearl wants creativity then?
Graphia's ultimate creation was establishing the world in canvas at the end of the Phantom Moon games. I want to understand her thoughts at that moment and touch the essence of creation.
Is this your personal pursuit? Or the IPC's demands on this world?
Sorry, I had to sneeze.
Both. The IPC's point of view is far more pragmatic. The world in canvas is a dimension that can shield us from the Antimatter Legion's warfare, and they've always been eager to master this technology.
Unfortunately, it seems we can't convince each other to back out for now.
Then, I have another proposal. Why don't we shift our perspective and turn our attention to those two supplicants who haven't surfaced yet?
Yeah, I think that's the pink-haired one and the murderer.
These two individuals' objectives are unclear, and their abilities remain a mystery. If left unchecked, we might see a repeat of the Herald of Death tragedy. I have a cooperation proposal that could help us gather intelligence on them, and I'm willing to share this piece of information with you all.
Okay. I'm guessing das doesn't come for free, right? Oh, but what at what cost? Yeah, the first one. I guess it doesn't come for free, right?
That is correct. But all you need to do is sacrifice a tiny sliver of your reputation.
I wonder what we have to do.
Before we move on to the details of our cooperation, would you like to take a short break and have some tea to wet your whistles? Or shall we continue?
I think let's continue.
I was thinking of having Perlux Corp host an expo for the Astral Express. As for the name, how about Star Rail Fest?
Okay. Yeah. I guess now after Sparksicon, we are now having a Star Rail Fest.
Star Rail Fest? You mean hosting a Fluffy Across the Blue convention?
Correct, but not entirely. The Fluffy is well known in this world, so it's a good collaboration element. But what I want is an unprecedented Astral Express exhibition, with the Fluffy being just a small part of it. The real stars of this grand event will be you, the Express crew. You'll be there in person to meet the people of this world.
Wait, then why are we sacrificing a little bit of our reputation then? Do we have to do something embarrassing on the stage?
Are you trying to use this exhibition to lure those two unidentified supplicants out of hiding?
Huh? What if they're up to no good? Won't that just make us walking targets?
Yeah. What's in it for us? You're willing to hand over the advantage to us? Yeah, the second one, I think.
There are many ways to take the lead afterward. I'm less concerned about the progress than about the unknown risks our plan might face. Together, we can create a miracle for all to witness in Arcadia devoted to the legends of heroes. I'll also get Full Wish TV and other mainstream media outlets involved for promotional cooperation. And in return, Wish power will flow to you. Of this, I have no doubt.
Okay, then deal, I guess.
A wise choice.
I do have a bad feeling though.
Before the Star Rail Fest officially begins, I have one more favor to ask of you all. I'd like the Express crew to pay a visit to Blurry QR Colt, the original author of Fluffy Across the Blue.
I think that's Nilux. Maybe. Such a weird pen name. Why is that? Yeah, the second one. Why is that?
Doesn't Perlux own the rights to the Fluffy?
Since their debut, this author has remained anonymous, never revealing their true identity in public. But if the real-life inspiration behind the story were to pay them a personal visit, it would surely be a great honor, and likely persuade them to attend a signing, stoking the excitement even further.
Okay. I guess leave it to us.
Now that we've reached an agreement, I'll leave it in your capable hands. My secretary will be in touch to keep all parties apprised. By
Okay.
the way, before you leave, please accept this small gift as a memento of our first collaboration.
Wait, isn't that Aventrin's chip? Yeah, is this Aventrin chip? What's that supposed to mean? Yeah, the first one is this Aventrin chip.
I've studied in detail the records of my colleagues' interactions with partners in Penacony, and I was particularly inspired by Aventrin's technique of giving small gifts that symbolize good fortune.
Okay. But why exactly a chip that looks like Avengers?
So please, keep this chip with you as a symbol of good fortune for our future cooperation. Take care, everyone.
Yeah, that's right. If anyone's wondering, I think Avengers is coming as an, well, gets an SP in this, well, in 4 point whatever. No idea when, but yeah. Apparently it's confirmed. Or something like that.
Well, we'll be on our way then.
Ah, there's Asheville.
As your private detective, I must warn you that a grand exhibition of unprecedented scale would make for a perfect opportunity to reenact the blood-stained games.
Yeah, I think that's why she's doing that. Because it's bait, I think. I just noticed that Asheville's hair accessory kind of looks like there's half a moon and another half. I wonder if the red one is kind of like a symbol for a blood moon or something.
I understand. That's why I have a mission for you. Protect the Nameless at Star Rail Fest.
Okay.
You actually think they would need my protection with their strength? Don't tell me your extrapolations predict even bigger trouble ahead.
Hidden beneath each extrapolation, tiny signals of unease keep bubbling up to my thought interface. I must be thoroughly prepared for whatever may come.
Okay.
Now that you've taken up the mask, let's talk about payment. What do you want? The same as always? Money?
Before we talk about payment, let's discuss the Herald of Death. Although the Department of Aberration Defense sealed and destroyed all records of the Bloodstained Games, I still managed to uncover some unusual leads.
Wait, I just noticed that Asheville's moon, the silver one, kind of looks like a mouth that is eating instead of a moon. I wonder if that's a reference to, well, I forgot about the voracity, I think. That is inside, wait, some kind of voracity thing, I think it was. Don't remember much, well, I don't really know the lore, reasons, but I've seen it. Well, seen some out of it.
After the Herald of Death incident, the victims' families collectively received compensation so massive it could fill any gaping wound. So, I figured, maybe we could find some leads by looking into official Plain Arcadia expenditures.
Pac-Man? Yeah, that's true. It could also be Pac-Man. Yeah, it's hungry, I guess. Well, if you don't know the leaks, there will soon be a Pac-Man reference. A really noticeable one, if you know. But yeah.
Here's the interesting
Pac-Man
part.
will come back.
This item was nowhere to be found in that year's public financial report. Care to guess whose books this money went through?
No idea.
It was you, the omnipresent IPC. To be precise, it was the IPC's technology department that paid this astronomical compensation.
Wait, why is there no voice acting? I guess I have to read that. Why would a lethal incident on some minor frontier planet cause IPC scientists to hemorrhage funding? Don't tell me they're moonlighting as philanthropists on top of their research work. Yeah, maybe they were the cause or something.
Following the usual human drama tropes, am I supposed to give you a round of applause now? Being able to dig up all this information really shows your connections and capabilities, Detective Ashvale.
In movies, a big shot like you would usually raise a hand right about now, revealing the dark muzzle of a gun.
Okay. Would be fun though if that were to happen.
I'm afraid you've learned too much. And bang! That's when the gun goes off. And I, the poor sap who uncovered the truth, am supposed to bite the dust.
Sorry, my hand is on the checkbook and unavailable. Mr. Ashvale, tell me, how many zeros would you like to see on that check for our cooperation?
I wonder if that will work. Well, it's hard to say.
It's not about the money.
I didn't work.
Indeed, money isn't the issue. 100 million credits?
Would be funny if you get somehow convinced after a while.
Are you trying to buy me off like some poor victim's family? Tell me, why did the technology department pay to sweep this under the rug?
Wait, I just noticed that. His other side of the shirt is also has teeth. So this side is completely clean. And then the other side just has teeth. Well, there's also this. There's also this, but yeah. It looks like a mouth on the other side.
300 million? I know you've always needed money. For cryosleep, supporting the families of fallen comrades, and for treating those who survived. Isn't this exactly what strategic investment is about? Putting money in the hands of those who need it?
I let Pearl buy me. I see. Yeah, Pearl is, yeah. Wonder how much more. Maybe, yeah. Hard to say when he will be convinced. Maybe Ashwin won't be convinced, but hard to say. It's a lot of money, 300 million, I think.
I'm not your lackey, Intellitron. Tell me the answer.
It would be funny if one, well, after hearing one sum, he would consider it.
500 million? I could pretend there's a glitch in my calculation process and make it a cool billion for you. Money or answer? Your call.
Okay. I feel he will slowly choose the money, but who knows?
I want the answer.
Oh, quite headstrong then. I was expecting that. I thought it would be something, well, somehow like well, funny thing, and he just accept the money or something. But it's quite serious then.
Oh, an unexpected choice. It defies my usual understanding of your decision tree. Note, I say this without sarcasm or ridicule.
Okay.
The answer is, I don't know much. Hard to believe, perhaps. But as CEO, my power isn't unlimited. Besides, the Herald of Death affair lies 15 years in the past. This world is like an unfinished game of chess that's been dragging on for years. The hidden moves laid by the previous player keep becoming my challenges. Even today.
But since you've invited me to finish this game together, sharing intel is a must.
Reasonable. I'll share what I know about the answer. Marcus Antali, the Herald of Death, last member of the Intelligentsia Guild School of Evolutionary Perfection. 5 years ago, his identity was confirmed, and he was executed. Note, executed in every sense of the word.
Okay.
Miss Yabali, head of the technology department, took possession of his belongings, and even I don't have the clearance to access those records.
Well, that's suspicious then.
No wonder. So, that guy was practically IPC personnel, give or take. That also explains why the technology department shelled out the compensation. Yet, the method behind this latest killing is identical to the one from years ago. If the Herald of Death is truly dead...
So yeah, it seems like the Herald of Death 15 years ago was kind of part of the IPC, and that's why they gave away the money for the family and everything like that. But it's most likely, yeah, if he is completely executed, that means even if he turned into a ghost, the ghost was also executed. So, well, most likely there might be an imposter, or his soul is somehow alive and he can just possess other people's bodies. That could also be it.
A serial killer coming back from the dead is the least of our worries. Even if a serial killer does come back to life, he's still just a serial killer who's been shut out of the Eonic game.
Okay. Well, there's still a way, I guess.
What's more concerning is this. Someone wants to exploit the legacy of the Herald of Death. Miss Yabali took away everything that man left behind, except for the fear he instilled in the people of this world. And during the Phantasmoon Games, not only can miracles trigger wish power, but fear too. Based on my extrapolations, the appearance of this new Herald of Death might mark the beginning of the festival spiraling out of control.
No wonder you're in such a hurry to end the games.
Mr. Ashvale, I've always respected you. But right now, I need to rely on your strength even more.
Respect. When I was younger, what I really wanted was to make the IPC fear me. The passage of time's not exactly kind, is it?
Yeah, my guess, Ashvale is a vampire. Oh, wait. Or a werewolf, now that I think about it, because there's a hair clip of a wolf. So yeah, it could be a werewolf, now that I think about it. Wait a minute. Since when was this here? I just noticed that now there's, on his clothes, these red teeth. Since when were they there? I just noticed them. Wait. Were they also there before? Because, yeah. I'm confused. But yeah, now it looks like both have teeth. Maybe I was just blind. Who knows?
Deal, Madam Pearl. But I will require one more form of compensation.
Yeah, my guess money.
Whoever this new Herald of Death is, I must deliver justice with my own hands. This time, there won't be any lengthy interrogation.
Oh, I guess Ashvale has a crush against the Herald of Death. He gives the Persona vibe. Yeah, that's also true. Well, if I had to say Persona, maybe from Persona 5 that the first Persona avatar. Not really a human, but more like an avatar, I would say. Or Persona, to be fair. And yeah. Well, he does have this kind of Persona vibe. Well, it makes sense, because Persona is kind of also like detective-like, so yeah. Makes sense that he gives that kind of, well, that kind of vibe.
By the authority vested in me as CEO of Plain Arcadia, I pardon all crimes committed in the course of your revenge.
Okay.
Go ahead and do what you must, Mr. Ashvale.
Okay. And now we're switching POVs. Sometime later, somewhere in Dual Mansion City.
My friend, I don't blame you, but I'm done being a breathing dead weight. So do me a favor and pay me back for that drink with this bullet.
I see, so Ashvale is feeling guilty. But his clothes change again. Is this a younger version of Ashvale, or is it a current Ashvale? Who knows?
Just do it, you coward! Let me die as a Galaxy Ranger before I turn into a monster of abundance!
Shoot me, I beg you.
Oh, I guess this Echo turned into a monkey.
My Skybo above, may you have a pleasant dream.
Not knowing who you are, not knowing why you exist here, that isn't life.
In ancient times, humanity's daily goal was to obtain 2,000 calories of food. Humans back then knew they were just one member of the animal kingdom. They understood why they migrated, hunted, gathered. But now, in an era where you can get food delivered to your door with just a tap of your finger, effortlessly achieving that 2,000 calorie goal, humanity has lost its way like never before. Tell me, will the Phantasmoon Games bring a new direction to this world, Ashvale?
Well, what's wrong with getting food with just the tap of your finger? Don't tell me you want to go back to the days when everyone was starving and at the mercy of the harvest?
I think, yeah. I think Ashvale does get a lot of food deliveries. Because if you remember when Silverwolf first met Ashvale, he thought it was food deliveries and they should have just put it at the door or something.
2,000 calories are pointless, but just for survival.
It's the goals beyond 2,000 calories that define humanity. And the Phantom Moon Games holds up a mirror to humanity, allowing them to see their truest selves. I'm just a detective. Ask me such a profound question again next time, and I'll charge extra.
Okay.
My apologies. I just heard you joined the Phantom Moon Games and couldn't resist asking for your thoughts.
So I have to say, I really like Kuchiba's character design, especially her eyes.
You've met Madame Pearl, huh?
She dumped this hot potato of the Herald of Death on me.
Yeah.
On us. Judging by your expression, it seems less like a hot potato and more like a sweet fruit.
Yeah, because he can finally get his revenge.
Because I have a lead now. I think the key lies in the word copycat. To prevent copycats, you kept the Herald of Death's modus operandi from 15 years ago under wraps, which means...
There's only a few people who could reproduce this killing method with such precision. The investigators from the Security Bureau and the Department of Aberration Defense at the time, and those directly involved in the Herald of Death case.
Okay. So it must be, well, at least they managed to narrow it down. Who might the, well, who the suspect might be.
Detective Kuchiba, I've heard that you've devoted considerable time to researching the crimes from the Phantom Moon Games.
So, I'm the prime suspect now. Is that it?
Well, that would be something. The only NPC that is quite that has quite a lot of details is the, well, main villain or something like that.
Just a bit of minor deduction. After all, murderers always love to return to the scene of the crime. Isn't it coincidental that you happen to be standing right before my eyes?
That's not deduction. It's a conjecture at best. As for investigating those two categories of suspects, we've been doing that for a long time already. It's been 15 years. The relevant people and the victims' families have all gone their separate ways. Tracking them down now won't be easy.
Yeah. After losing their loved ones in such a cruel way, their hearts were shattered. Many couldn't bear to stay in Dovebrook District and chose to move away. I remember seeing that in the case files you sent me. And they even formed a mutual aid society for the victims.
I think that's the smiling code.
I wonder, after all these years, have they managed to heal the wounds in their hearts?
Maybe they have. After all, they go by a new name now. The Research Society of Happy Smiles.
Yeah. Honestly, I have no idea why I keep saying it's a cult, but yeah. It's suspicious.
Ah, you mean that charity with the slogan, Healing Smiles, Healing Arcadias?
Before he died, Kostad mentioned that group to me. He said quite a few young people in the gang left without looking back, just to join them. So I thought, maybe we should start by looking into their rivals.
The Research Society of Happy Smiles, huh? A charity that helps people escape their pain and find happiness, offering free counseling, medical care, all of that good stuff. Sounds like they've turned over a new leaf. How could you call them rivals to the underworld?
I dug a little deeper into them and found something interesting.
Okay.
You mean your monkey dug up something interesting, right?
Yeah, that's true. The narrator is the true detective.
Okay. Mr. N dug up something interesting. Have you heard the name of the sponsor behind the Research Society? Her name's Full Wish.
Okay. Yeah, that's I think that's most likely the Herald of Death, or the person pretending. That's my guess currently.
That name rings a bell. Wait, isn't she the boss of Full Wish TV? I think she was one of the survivors of Graphia Academy too. This is getting a little too coincidental. Just like every case you've accidentally cracked before. Mr. Ashvale, should I compliment your keen instincts or your incredible luck?
Well, okay, I did know that he accidentally did it. Well, Yeah, that's yeah. I can kind of see it because the narrator really did all the work often from what I've seen.
Luck's a part of a detective's toolkit, too.
Okay.
Anyway, whether Full Wish is guilty or not, we won't know until we look into her. That's why I asked you here.
Okay. Yeah, I will just briefly read it. Yeah, that's just an advertisement.
Dovebrook District New Life Project. Public Recruitment and Mental Healing Seminar at the Research Society of Happy Smiles. And she's the speaker?
Yeah.
Holding a seminar at a place meant to bury past trauma. The very site of 2 bloody incidents. Miss Fullwish's audacity is certainly impossible to ignore.
So what are we waiting for? It's time to drag Dovebrook District's old skeletons out into the light.
Okay.
Are you talking? Yeah, I'm almost there.
Oh, I think we are at the place right now.
More happiness.
Yeah, that okay.
This place is buzzing. Are they all here waiting for Full Wish to grant their wishes?
I think so.
A rich person like Full Wish can make most people's wildest dreams come true with the snap of her fingers. I'm less curious about who she'll help than what she wants for herself.
If money could really accomplish everything, the IPC wouldn't be eyeing this world. My bet, I'm sure that Full Wish wishes the tragedy 15 years ago never happened. Erasing history. Can the laughter really pull it off?
Well, if they can rewind time, then maybe. But honestly, we don't know if it's possible. Well, at most, maybe just erase the information, but not really what happened. That could also happen, but yeah.
In past victory records, there have been countless and often bizarre instances where the victor used the Elation's authority to change reality.
Wait, so it is possible?
You have to understand, the Phantasmoon Games isn't just some wish-granting lamp. What makes it irresistible is that it turns the one who wishes into the genie.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
That's quite alluring. Have you heard about the noblest worm Aha made godlike? It became the happiest creature in existence. Happy enough to burst apart, leaving no intact body behind.
Okay, I didn't know about that. So I do know about the worm that Aha made that Aha made, wait, what was it called again? If you are, wait, not a harbinger? Well, it's been a while since I used that word. What was it again that you are the closest to Leon, like Acheron? Well, I forgot about it, but yeah, Aha gave a snippet of his power to a worm, and yeah, just for fun. But I didn't know that the worm decided to explode, so I guess it, didn't expect the explosion.
Your knowledge of these unofficial records is enough to rival ours. Since you see things so clearly, Mr. Ashvale, why sign up for the games?
Miss Kochiba, is that a rhetorical question? Or are you fishing for a confession?
Fishing? Don't be afraid. Now that you're a supplicant, public officials like me no longer have any authority over you. I'm guessing what you want goes beyond a straightforward act of revenge, beyond a vigilante execution carried out in public. If you were only out to avenge friends, with or without the Phantasmoon Games, someone like you would toss laws and decorum aside and do what needs to be done. So tell me, Mr. Ashvale, what do you actually hope to get from the games?
Consider it a mystery. If I make it to the end, you'll know the answer before Aha does.
I wonder what it is. Maybe, not to be guilty anymore? Or help those that he was there to help? Maybe something like that.
Well then, I'd be honored. Just don't let your wish ruin our lives here.
Yeah.
Daily life here fits like a tailored prison uniform. Wear it too long and you forget what your bones should feel like. Ugh. It's time to break free. Look at these prisoners of routine before us. Foolish hasn't shown up yet. Let's talk with the members of the Research Society. Maybe we can coax something useful out of them.
Okay. Yeah, there.
I got called into another chat with the boss today. Never thought he'd care about me this much. Everyone is smiling at me. The office feels downright cheerful.
Yeah, that's a bit scary if everyone's smiling.
These days, I go home, change my baby boy's diaper, help my daughter with her homework, prepare tomorrow's lunch, and clean up the house. It's hard to describe how satisfying that feels. When Emma left me, she must have left the kids to me for my own happiness.
Okay.
When I look back, I realize I was someone who had it good, and I never understood how lucky I was.
Is he infected? He isn't infected. He is just most likely brainwashed, you could say, or manipulated. But yeah, this isn't an infection. It's just something mental, I think.
Right. All thanks to Miss Foolish. Yesterday, during my tumor removal, the anesthesia wore off halfway through. I squinted and watched the doctors pull all kinds of things out of my stomach. There was this lump still twitching when they cut it out. I used to be too weak to even get out of bed. But after the Society's treatment, I am almost ready to walk out of the hospital.
Isn't she already walking? And outside?
Isn't that amazing? Oh, I kind of want to see someone slice me open too. It should be fun.
Yeah, that sounds scary.
Hey, did you two hear about the Sinwish Syndicate?
You've come to the right person. My neighbor got a visit from their debt collectors. You should have heard the racket. I saw the news too. Those parasites who ruined the peace, who kept people from being happy. Gone. Wiped clean. Oh, praise Aha. Wait, they extorted you too?
Something like that. Still owed their underboss tens of thousands of credits.
So your debt's wiped clean. Oh, must feel pretty great, huh?
Yeah, well, it really feels like a cult, this smile research facility. I would say smiling cult. It's easier. Yeah, let's listen to this guy now.
Oh, we meet again. Hey, Lady Megatron. How have you been?
Good. Since I joined the Research Society, I've made so many new friends.
Okay.
In the past, I struggled with mobility. I always had to work 3 or 4 times harder than the other Megatrons, just to keep up. A lot of Imaginae think factory-made types like me don't count as their own. And humans look at us and see soulless machines. If every sentient being has a home, then even the scrapyard is closed to me. I'm not even considered recyclable waste. But here in the society, no one cares what I am or what I can do. They just see me as a normal person.
Congrats. You found your home.
Aha said the same. They and everyone here are my family.
Aha talks to you.
Of course. You mean you can't hear them? Guess you're not happy enough yet.
I don't think that's Aha. Most likely somewhere else.
Don't worry. Once you join the society, You will. No pain, no tears, just pure joy. The society makes everyone happy.
Yeah, that sounds really scary. Yeah, I think if the Herald of Death really is taking part of Featherspoon Games and, well, is the leader of the Smiling Society, or at least has a part of it, yeah, the Smiling Society will cheer for him. And if that were to happen, yeah, the more members, the better for the Herald of Death and the chance of winning. That's my current guess.
Looks like it's about time. If the star of the show doesn't show up soon, the crowd's gonna burst with anticipation.
Everyone, please make some room for Miss Fullwish.
Okay. Wait, isn't that the... No, it's somewhere else.
By the Master of Elation, may they bless all souls and grant them smiles. Are you all happy today?
Yeah, I just thought for a moment that was the girl we met at the beginning, when Spark was guiding us. But I don't think so. But yeah, this NPC also has quite a lot of detail. It's suspicious.
Very happy! Thank you for your smiles. They're like lamps in the dark. So precious. But before we celebrate the elation, let me share a memory drenched in tears. It once dragged me into the abyss. Yet, it also taught me what the elation really means. As you all know, 15 years ago, during the Phantasmoon Games, the shadow cast by the Herald of Death swallowed this place whole. That day, I lost my parents, my classmates, and the others. The morning greetings, the little daily chatter, all went silent under that crimson dusk. After that, for a very, very long time, all that remained of my world, a door shut tight, a room steeped in silence, and a wound in my heart that would never heal.
Yeah, I think she's saying how the Smiling Cult got founded.
Just hearing the words, Herald of Death, made me shake uncontrollably. I even...
Well, it would be fun if it's a red herring. So the Smiling Cult doesn't have anything to do with the Herald of Death.
I even once thought the only escape was to follow the dead and leave with them. Back then, I was just an empty shell, breathing, beating, but lifeless inside. And just as my soul was about to fade away, an old lady from the Mutual Aid Society knocked on my door. She didn't offer empty words of comfort. She just looked me in the eyes and asked, "Child, would you try stepping outside this door? Out there are many people broken by pain, just like you. But together, we can start picking up the pieces, one by one." She smiled at me. A warm, gentle smile. And in that smile, I felt the Master of Elation grant me a reason to live.
Okay.
At the Mutual Aid Society, I saw countless souls scarred by fate. Some bore wounds beyond healing, and some had lost their loved ones. Each of us bore a different wound, but every wound cut deep. And yet, what truly moved me wasn't the pain. It was how, beneath those scars, they still reached out to one another, offering a smile to a child who'd stopped crying, lending a guiding hand to someone lost. They taught me something precious. Pain can destroy a person, but the wish to bring elation to others can spark the fire of rebirth. That was when Aha's voice echoed again in the silence of my heart.
I see. Wait, I think one of the advertisements they make is that you can hear Aha. But I don't think that's Aha's voice.
The smiles passed from one another through mutual aid is Aha's most precious blessing. It does not belong only in the small room of a support group. It yearns to illuminate hearts lost in darkness.
Yeah, I don't think Aha would do something like that and, well, be in the thoughts or, well, talk with others like that. Or talk about positive stuff. Speaking, I think Aha is the chaotic type, but I don't think he would do that. They would do that.
Each time we share a true smile, it's as if we hear Aha's voice. And when that voice rings out, all suffering fades, all pain is healed, and everyone knows what true happiness feels like.
Yeah, this sounds like brainwashing. Because if, you're hearing a voice and that voice, makes the pain go away and then, give you some kind of happiness feeling. Yeah, that sounds quite strange.
That's why the Research Society of Happy Smiles was founded. I will share this divine smile with all of you. Everyone, I have questions for you. When was the last time you truly smiled? How long has it been since you felt happy from the bottom of your heart? Minato, do you ever feel like your days are looping endlessly, like an old silent film, repeating until it suffocates you? And when you realize that loop might never end, does despair flood in like the tide?
You're right.
Miss Bellwoods, you left school full of dreams, only to have your resume rejected again and again. You told your parents you were busy in Seafeld City, hiding your heartbreaking loneliness behind that lie.
I'd say, she's quite exposing their secrets, kind of, in public.
Please, help me. And Taija, did the cold exclusion at school and the indifference of the adults who should have cared build a wall around your heart? One that made you afraid to open yourself up to the world again.
Yes.
When we were born, no one had to teach us how to smile. But who would have thought that one day, even smiling would become so hard? Once, our world was blessed by Aha's grace. A gentle world in canvas, painted in elation. For centuries, humans and Imaginaes lived freely together in that eternal haven until the Inter-Astral Peace Corporation violently tore us away from that sanctuary. They brought us their so-called inter-astral civilization, imposed their so-called standards of happiness, and told us that life's ultimate joy lies in self-focus, self-indulgence, and self-satisfaction.
I guess they are against the IPC. I say the expression is quite good, because she looks angry.
They flooded us with dazzling material desires, blinding our hearts. They fed arrogance and prejudice into our minds through the network, making us chase pleasure for ourselves and forget that true elation is found when we smile together. Wish power has turned into fuel. Credits jingle where heartfelt laughter used to ring. We drown in anxiety, competition, and an endless sense of not being enough. And in all that noise, we can no longer hear Aha's gentle voice. Elation, the truest light of life itself, is being eaten away and replaced by the external.
Okay.
You said it. I work myself to death for scraps, and my boss doesn't even notice. And those useless loudmouths online. They do nothing with their lives, yet constantly judge everyone else.
The IPC is nothing but a nest of vampires! They're feeding off of us!
Please, help me be happy!
Look around you. This land was once blessed by the master of elation. And yet now, it's overflowing with misery. Everyone's chasing their own happiness, but in doing so, they wound others without even noticing.
Say, that's quite a long speech.
Do you remember the moment I found happiness again? It was when someone who was suffering just as I was, smiled at me. Even through their pain, they gave me that smile. A smile filled with blessings. That smile saved my life. So listen well. Only by opening your heart and sharing your smile with another can you truly grasp what happiness means. It isn't just giving a smile. It's embracing the power that Aha bestowed upon us to smile.
As we can just looking at the Pac-Man right now.
Join the Research Society of Happy Smiles. I'll help you rediscover the smile buried within yourself. And Aha will grant your life a transformation.
I think it's something else.
Our mission doesn't end with finding our own smiles. We must bring them to the world and spread true happiness across all existence.
I say, her saying true happiness, yeah. And spreading, yeah, this sounds like a cult.
While others pray to the eons for their own desires, we, the true followers of Aha, carry a higher calling to fulfill their wish.
Okay. Smile, 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 smiles. That's true. Well, I have to say my title is quite fitting then. Aha and smiles. I just guess, honestly speaking.
To fulfill Aha's wish?
But yeah, I don't think it's Aha that does it. Maybe there's someone behind it pretending to be Aha and controlling them or something.
Yes, to still every cry of sorrow. To wipe away every bitter tear. We will build, no, rebuild. A world where smiles never fade and elation never dies.
Yeah, it's yellow, so I think that's a hint. Yeah. I think smiling all the time might be bad for your muscles, so might not be that good. Reminds me of Angie from Danganronpa V3. I think I know who you're talking about. I think it's the one wearing the mushrooms. Not the mushrooms. I just mixed, if you're wondering, mixed German and English just now. Shell, yeah. The one wearing shells. If you're wondering, Muschel, that is the German word for shell, and I accidentally said it in well, said a German word in an English accent, you could say. Or, well, English pronunciation. Yeah, it really is her then. Yeah, I just looked at the appearance. Yeah, it is her. The one I thought of, I mean, there. Okay.
The speech
That's
is over.
creepy.
What's your take, Detective?
She's so far gone, it's hard to make sense of it.
Yeah. I guess we will talk to her now.
Miss
And-
Fullwish, I'm Kuchiba from the Department of Aberration Defense. I'd like to have a chat with you.
The two of them are very similar and talk the same. Yeah, well, I think so. I do remember snippets of her, so yeah. I think they are quite similar.
Ah, I see. You're here about the Sinwish Syndicate case, aren't you?
Yeah.
So you were expecting us.
Oh, I heard the news. The entire Sinwish Syndicate massacred in Dovebrook District. Ah, such a cursed place. They may not have been saints, but I still pray for them. May their souls rest in peace.
Yeah, well, no matter what, she sounds like a cult leader.
Oh, how merciful of you. Though rumor has it the Research Society of Happy Smiles had a few run-ins with them regarding recruitment, donations, turf. Sounds like plenty of reasons for conflict, don't you think?
Are you suggesting we had the Sinwish Syndicate killed? For conflicted interests?
I say, quite daring to be, well, at the heart of the smiling cult and, well, accusing them. Well, I have a feeling they most likely did it, so yeah.
Oh, wait, that's not what I said.
Oh well, the person behind the smiling cult did it.
You know nothing about our finances. Every expense is covered by a charitable foundation established with the compensation from 15 years ago. We don't need a single cent from our members.
Okay.
When I heard about this tragedy, I personally allocated relief money for the victims' families to keep order and peace in Dovebrook. Tell me, Miss Kuchiba, someone copied the Herald of Death and slaughtered dozens. What will your Department of Aberration Defense do this time?
Yeah, I think she quite hates the IPC. Well, makes sense because it was technically speaking, technically speaking, an IPC member that did that. That was the Herald of Death. So yeah.
We never released that detail. How do you know someone's imitating the Herald of Death?
That's true.
Isn't that what you've been waiting for? For the killer to slip up so you can swoop in and tie everything up nicely?
So just now there was some kind of creepy voice, and then she started talking and walking in front. So that was strange.
15 years have passed. You don't seriously believe we're still living in an age where information can be sealed off at will, do you? From the very day the murders occurred, the news has long since spread online.
I think we're about to get kicked out.
The Sinwish Syndicate paid a fortune for some ancient mask, and the next thing you know, they're all dead. The scene painted red with traces of the bloody bloom.
I would say she does know quite a lot because I don't think the mask was also said. So that's strange.
Please pay no attention to baseless rumors.
Rumors? And yet you're here. That alone proves one thing. The rumors are true. And the new Herald of Death really does exist. Otherwise, why do you suspect me? Only someone who knows the original case could recreate it so perfectly, right?
She knows quite a lot.
Everyone! You heard our conversation, didn't you?
Yeah, I think she's now trying to manipulate it and boost her reputation.
The Herald of Death has returned. He's here in Dufrook. He's slain the entire Sinwish Syndicate. He's back to relive the carnage of the Phantom Moon Games.
Well, it's not confirmed that it's really the Herald of Death, but she's saying it is instead of its instead of considering the possibility that it's an imposter, she just directly says it's the Herald of Death. Yeah, that's quite suspicious.
The Herald of Death? Didn't the officials declare him executed? How has he appeared again?
He's immortal? A demon? He's back for revenge! He'll take revenge on everyone. We're doomed!
Aren't gang members the very people who steal smiles from others? And isn't the best way to make bad people happy to erase them from the world? Wouldn't that be doing something good?
Nope. Wait, what? Yeah, that is something good. Murder's murder.
Yeah, Sister Mechatron is right. Those thugs deserved it.
Okay. I guess the Smiling Cult is turned into a worshipper now. Worshipping the Herald of Death, I guess.
Back from the dead? Lies! The IPC kept him alive to wield him as their weapon.
And now they are the conspiracy theorists.
You useless officials! 15 years ago you failed and let him get away! And that's why he's back again now!
Well, it could be an imposter. But yeah, now that she said it's the real Herald of Death, well, Death, for a while, yeah. It's going dark? Yeah. And we are getting kicked out. That's my guess, currently. Yeah, she's definitely a villain. Wait, what's happening?
Everyone, there's no need to panic. Remember who you are. You are those who live beneath Aha's brilliance, who have claimed happiness and cast off the shackles of suffering.
So yeah, my guess the only way to break this cult is to tell them that it isn't Aha's voice that they're hearing, it's someone else that is manipulating them. I think that's the only way that this cult is, well, getting destroyed. Well, the other ways, but yeah.
Once the Herald of Death fed on our fear and tears, that was the source of his power.
Well, I think it's true you can get stronger for that, but yeah.
Look at the smiles on the faces of those around you. There is no fear left in our hearts, no tears left in our eyes. All that remains is resolve, happiness, and faith in the elation.
I don't think that's how it works, because even positive emotions can give them power, so that might not work.
The Research Society of Happy Smiles will protect this world.
And how?
Etch this into your hearts. The happy do not die. For even death cannot touch a heart filled with happiness.
It's hard to convince someone when they're already caught in the cult. That's true. That's really hard. Yeah, that's why it will be hard to, well, yeah, it's hard to guess or predict how this cult will end. At least I know that they'll definitely get disbanded. That's my guess.
What's going on? There's something very wrong about this woman.
That's true.
Yes, as long as we're happy enough, there's nothing to fear. We won't die.
Yeah, that's scary. Yeah, that's That's out of a horror movie, I would say. Wait, who's the one wearing a hat right now? This is the first time seeing that.
Happiness. Happiness is our weapon. Happiness will destroy the Herald of Death.
I'll say my YouTube title is quite fitting for this then. I just kind of thought, well, 4.1 from the clue hints from the last stream, I thought we definitely will have something, well, see a lot about the smiling cult. And I guess we really do have a lot about the smiling cult now. Yeah, it is absolutely scary.
Happiness will save this world. Operation Spread Happiness.
Maybe it is a virus now that I think about it. Well, or they are just all brainwashed. Either of one of those.
Let happiness infect everyone and spread to every corner of the sky. Make the Phantom Moon smile. Make Lord Aha laugh until they cry for us.
Wait, that's the opposite then. Because if they cry for them, then that's bad. Well, then they are sad and not really, well, happy. So yeah. Alright, that's I think this happiness is something else, and not, well, happiness. Or the feeling of happiness. Yeah, it is a cult. No matter how I see it, it is a cult.
Silence!
Oh.
My apologies, officers. I can't provide anything useful for now, but rest assured, I'll cooperate with any investigation from the Department of Aberration Defense or the Security Bureau. And of course, I'll fulfill my civic duty.
Okay.
Whether it's the newly emerged Herald of Death or the various upheavals surrounding the Phantasmoon Games, the Research Society of Happy Smiles will handle them appropriately. What we protect is the future and the smiles of plain Arcadia. Or perhaps, after all this, you too have felt that yearning within your hearts. Would you like to join us to embrace eternal happiness?
I'll pass. But I've got a feeling we'll meet again.
Yeah, we'll definitely meet you again. Wait, something's happening. Wait a minute, isn't that the actor that we saw?
Miss Fullwish, thank you for your cooperation. Hopefully, next time we meet, it won't be like this.
So yeah, that guy that Ashley just looked at, that was the actor that is a big fan of the Trailblazer. I think he went there because of the other actors, because we did hear in the last stream that he and the other actors had a conversation and they said, well, they recommended him to go there. So maybe this is what happened.
May the Master of Elation watch over all and bless you with their everlasting smile.
Okay. Ashley and Kojiba left the gathering. Okay.
Let go of your obsession. Let go of the shadow in your arms. Let go of that false sense of responsibility.
Yeah, I think this is what the echo is, the voracity, or something like that.
You're the one who should be dead, aren't you? Come, join your brothers. Let the gears grind to a halt. Let the hands fall still
and end that life of yours that was never meant to be.
Sorry. That day will come. But for now, there are more important things I must do.
What did you say?
Nothing. Never mind. Looks like Full Wish is a much slyer fish than expected.
Yeah.
The bait was there. But she ignored it. And instead, she stirred up a whirlpool.
Quite the opposite, actually. Not only did she take our bait, but she also flat out told us she couldn't care less about the hook.
Huh? Was there something I missed?
Yeah, the monkey is the better detective.
The bloody bloom mark from the Sinwish Syndicate massacre. How did she know that detail? When we specifically obfuscated it with special mark, even in our internal reports.
Yeah, that's suspicious.
She broadcasted this information word for word, and even used it to stir up public sentiment, scattering it across the place like tossing blood-soaked feed into a fish pond. Now stopping the rumors from spreading will be even harder.
Well, maybe she has her connections, or maybe she made a lucky guess as one of the victims. Regardless, she's right about one thing. Trying to stop something from spreading today sure is a lot more difficult than 15 years ago.
So, Mr. Ashvale, did your lucky radar start blaring when it came to Full Wish?
There is something very wrong about that woman.
Yeah.
You saw the way she played the crowd, huh? I guarantee you that it had nothing to do with her public speaking skills. She could very well be a supplicant in disguise.
Yeah, maybe she can use words to manipulate people. That could also be it.
Still, this whole run has been smooth to an unbelievable degree. We got our bearings in no time at all. So, let's keep our prized fish in the pond for now. Full Wish is not going anywhere.
You're right. It's too risky to make a direct move against a well-respected philanthropist and media tycoon. Maybe we should start with the people around her.
There were people from all walks of life at the gathering just now. Workers, suits, students, the elderly, and even Mechatrons. Judging by their crazed enthusiasm, I highly doubt they'd be willing to testify against Full Wish.
Yeah.
But I have my ways.
Maybe the other guy will, the actor guy.
Mr. Ashvale, coercive interrogation is strictly against the rules. Please refrain from doing it somewhere I can't...
Don't get the wrong idea. I meant an old friend that I spotted at the gathering. By the way, ever watch Daybreak Squadron? It's on Sunday nights at 8.
Yeah, I see. So it's really stuck.
I thought you weren't a TV person.
Not me. Mr. N. He watches it.
I see. The monkey truly has connections.
Your monkey is quite the child at heart.
Anyway, come on. Let's go get an autograph from our heroic film star.
Oh, it would be funny if it's Ashville, but he doesn't want to admit it. I guess we'll go to the actor now. Yeah. We still have no jump button. One day, maybe.
Is that him?
Shh.
What? You lost him?
Okay.
Hey! Why are you two following me?
Oh, we're just two grown-up fans of the Daybreak Squadron trying to get an autograph from Big Brother Magnus.
Mr. Ashvale, don't prank me like that. You really scared me.
Really? Cinderborn, the peacekeeper of our city, vanquisher of evil fiends, is scared of his own fans? Long time no see, Magnus.
You're not here for autographs, are you? I saw you two at the gathering. I don't understand. Why are you investigating Miss Fullwish? She's been nothing but a kind, lawful person who spreads happiness to others.
Okay, he's also starting to get brainwashed, I think.
You heard about what happened with Sinwish Syndicate, I assume.
Then, was
Miss Forwish telling the truth?
The perpetrator left the same signature as the Herald of Death did 15 years ago.
So, did that monster really kill Mr. Polwave and Costide? 15 years and he's back? This demon? How many more lives must he take?
Mr. Magnus, you're one of the survivors of the incident, right?
If the truth is cruel, that would mean kindness is a lie. Yeah.
Yes. That monster took my parents that day. But what's the Sinwish Syndicate case got to do with Miss Forwish?
Well, she might be a suspect.
Because that Herald of Death was executed 15 years ago. That's for certain. The Sinwish Syndicate case, on the other hand, has copycat written all over it. And Forwish is a suspect.
Yeah.
So, just because we're survivors, we automatically become suspects? What?
If that's what you want, Miss Kuchiba can arrange for it later. For now, I just want to ask you a few questions about the Smiles Society.
It doesn't matter if you have a few or 100 questions. I have nothing to say to you.
He is quite angry.
15 years ago, I was left all alone in this world. The so-called relatives closed in like a pack of hyenas, their eyes fixed solely on the compensation smeared with my parents' blood. Abuse, deception, expulsion. To them, I was nothing more than a walking money bag, an eyesore, a jinx. It was the society that gave me the chance to live the life I have now.
Oh, so he was already part of it.
What about the Sinwish Syndicate then? If I recall correctly, they took care of you once. Old Polwave helped you deal with those relatives.
Listen, Mr. Ashvale, the debt I owe the Sinwish Syndicate will be paid. I will avenge them as a member of the Smile Society, as well as the Daybreak Squadron. I'll rip the Herald of Death out from the shadows in their name and see justice served. That is my duty.
I think he's already brainwashed.
You're in over your head. The new Herald of Death is very dangerous. I doubt a handful of actors like you can achieve anything substantial.
You think we're just a couple of kids playing superheroes with masks, right? Well, you're wrong. My squad mates and I aren't the easy pushovers we used to be, Mr. Ashvale. I haven't had my transformation surgery yet, but I can already power a Mechatron warrior in battle. We are real heroes here.
Wait, what is a transformation surgery? Yeah, that sounds dangerous. And the Trailblazer didn't have one and was still able to use it, so I don't think you'd have to have that.
Boys, let's stay on topic, shall we? I just wanted to have a few words about the society.
I have nothing to say to you either, Miss Kuchiba. Neither of you are getting a word out of me on this.
Well done, Magnus. Your loyalty to the Smile Society warms our hearts.
Wait, it could also be that he's acting if he knew that people were watching.
You're following me?
Or may not, who knows.
Not by choice. These IPC dogs made it clear that they intend to frame Miss Foolish. Oh, we're not going to just let this slide.
Would you look at that? The hunters become the hunted.
What does it matter? If someone's looking for a beating, we'll gladly give it to them.
You have 5 minutes for questioning. So make it count, Mr. Ashvale. They're all yours.
Okay.
Never expected my first miracle as a supplicant to be teaching thugs. I mean lawful citizens, a lesson on the streets.
100 IQ Cinnabon. That would be something if it was like that.
Let's get this over with then. And if you want to join them too, Magnus, be my guest.
Okay.
Fair warning. I'm out of practice. If you get hurt, that's your problem.
Okay. Yeah, if you have seen Ash's abilities, they look quite overpowered. For, well, fight against street bugs. As you can see. There was a giant mouth. Wait, why is there a heart? Wait, a symbol there. Yeah, I mean, it's currently at 4, so no idea what it is. Wait, what that is.
This old wolf hasn't lost his fangs.
Well, let's look at the ultimate. Yeah. As you can see, a bit, if it's a street fight and he's using that, that's a bit, OP.
I'm sorry, Mr. Ashvale. I have to stop you.
Oh. I guess, Cinnabon is... Wait. I didn't expect that. So he's able to transform. Didn't expect it. Okay. Oh, wait a minute. How did Ash die? Is it a one-shot kill? How did that happen?
What's the matter? The dice have been cast.
Yeah, I have no idea what happened. Wait a minute. Does Ashfield's ability take HP? If it does, I need a healer then. Maybe I should have noticed that. Because otherwise I have no idea how he just got one-shotted. I don't think it was because of, well, because of the enemies. I don't think, well, there's some kind of one-shot enemy. But yeah. Okay. Wait. Wait a minute. It really was then because of the enemy. Because that was quite strong. And we lost our damage dealer. Okay, I didn't expect it.
Hedge your bets.
Sorry, I had to sneeze again. I wonder why I keep sneezing.
The dice have been cast. Bust.
Okay.
Or maybe I'll take it all. Watch your head.
Yeah, I think it's possible to defeat them even without the damage dealers. Yeah, I think it's because of this. Yeah.
Sure, I'll play along.
Well, how was it that strong? I still wonder that. If I play Honkai Star Rail, Ashvale would be my main. Yeah, Ashvale looks quite cool. But I wonder how it was, well, how it's damaged the main damage she does. Okay. Yeah, it does a lot of damage, this attack. So maybe that's why.
It hurts a little, but I'm happy.
Yeah, that sounds creepy. But yeah, Ashvale was, from what I know, in the beta he was much more powerful, but he got debuffed. A lot. But it's still good, I think.
There's something seriously wrong with you all.
That's true.
Enough! Are you really going to kill them?
Why kill them?
What's the matter, defender of the city? Are you scared? This is the real Phantasmoon Games, Magnus. This is the bloody truth under the mask of the Elations game. 15 years ago, at dusk in this city, the Herald of Death tore people apart, one by one. Did he ever stop to ask even once, is it enough? I know you want to make something out of yourself, like the trailblazer of the Astral Express, and I know you want to catch the new Herald of Death and crush him like a bug, using the same methods he used against the Sinwish Syndicate.
Hello. Well, hello, King Enma. Welcome. We had a great day. We have a great day. And yeah, as you can see, we are playing Honkai Star Rail. And currently, well, you can see there, well, Ashvale is, I think, beating or talking some sense into Magnus or Cinnabon, the actor. And yeah.
But here's the deal. It's not your duty. And the Eonic game sure isn't a TV show where you get to play the hero and save the day. You mentioned a conversion surgery earlier. Are you saying that all society members underwent some kind of unknown modification?
Wait, what? Wait, is that why they're always happy? Because they got surgery for that?
That figures. I was wondering why these people looked like they felt no pain at all. Humming along merrily even as they bled. Does this have anything to do with the surgery?
Would be interesting if they took all the pain, what is it called? The nerve system away or something like that? I guess it's something like that.
Nothing to say? Fine by me. 3 minutes left. That's long enough for me to question them.
Hello? Well, hello, homie Falcon. Welcome. I hope you had a great day. We have a great day. And yeah, yesterday's stream was a blast. Yeah, that's true. Yesterday was a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh! I enjoyed it.
Time to hurry and get some answers from these people while they're still on the ground.
Okay. First, wait. I get some points.
Hey, lackey. Wake up.
Pain should not exist.
Well, pain is still useful though. Because with that you know if something's dangerous or not. Okay.
Smile. Please smile.
Yeah, that's it's a cult.
The laughter. Don't let it stop.
Okay.
Those who suffer shouldn't exist.
Yeah, that's creepy.
What the heck happened to these people?
They became zombies.
This is the small procedure that official members receive. They call it the happiness surgery. With a prick of the needle, no more than a mosquito's bite. The doctor puts this small thing inside your eyelids, even smaller than a synesthesia beacon, and more convenient.
What? I guess it's a virus then. Or well, brainwashing.
People who have had the surgery say that it soothes all your pain and suffering, past or present.
Wait, praise that tour? Well, I guess you found, well, I guess Silent Cherry joined a cult. No idea what cult, but yeah.
Even your body becomes stronger, and your mind clearer and more focused. A state where you can truly receive happiness.
That's not happiness. That's something else. Honestly speaking, I have no idea how to describe that. Is that, well, I just say plain simple brainwashing.
So, you haven't had this happiness surgery yet, right?
Yeah.
I'm not ready yet. I've been thinking it over, but the rest of the squadron had it, and they've all become happier. They say it's the necessary step to becoming a true superhero that safeguards everyone else's happiness. If I don't do it, then do I still deserve the name Cinderborn?
I think he's, yeah. He's getting manipulated into it. Or well forced, kind of. Or pressured? Yeah.
Mr. Ashvale, what should I do?
The surgery won't make you stronger, nor will it help you get your revenge. These guys on the floor are proof enough.
That's true.
Remember the hesitation and fear you feel in this moment, Magnus. If people simply erase their perception of fear and pain instead of overcoming them, then those people will never find true strength.
That's true.
Go now. I have some cleaning up to do.
Okay. I wonder if these people are still conscious or not. Because they're just laughing. And they're down again.
So, Did you, pry the answers you were looking for out of them?
These people have all been processed by the Smiles Society. Heck, who knows what method they used. It completely neutralized their ability to feel suffering and despair and gave them bodies like steel, incapable of feeling pain. Say, is this the kind of treatment that the Medical Ethics Committee would approve?
I don't think so. Maybe it's illegal.
As if. I doubt they even bothered to submit an application.
Yeah. I wonder if they can just threaten the full wish with that, and yeah, and then well, they can arrest her. If that were to happen, then and she would have either choice, either to get arrested or have to reveal that she's part of the Phantasm Games. Because if she's part of it, she won't get any consequences. If she isn't, she'll just get arrested. So yeah, maybe that would be a good plan.
Which means Full Wish has far more dirty laundry than we initially expected. The idea was to find the Herald of Death with the leads we had. And here we are, going deeper down an increasingly scarier rabbit hole.
Judging by their voices, these followers don't seem to have any ill intentions. In fact, they sound a lot more humane than most humans. If all this has nothing to do with the Herald of Death, then it matters little to our investigation. After all, how they pursue happiness is their own choice. Wouldn't you agree?
I think so.
Are you serious, Kujiba?
Wait.
It's only human instinct to avoid pain, right? Such avoidance doesn't go against the laws of nature, nor does it legally constitute a crime when the party involved was a voluntary participant.
Yeah, if there was consent, then you can't really do anything against it.
Not a crime. Well, my instinct right now is telling me that this definitely has something to do with the Herald of Death.
Yeah. That's also true.
Unfortunately, Mr. Ashvale, we need evidence to solve the case.
Wait a minute, just let me look. Because I think when I said I think so, I just my brain was off there. Let's see. Any intelligence? Okay. Yeah, I don't think they sound more humane. So yeah, my brain was off for a while. They sound more creepy, I have to say, these people. But yeah, if they agree, if it was consent, then yeah, you can't really do anything against that.
I'm here to follow my senses and dig up whatever's at the bottom of this. As for evidence, that's your headache.
Okay. But yeah, I think this might has something to do with the Herald of Death.
Besides, I don't think we need to turn over every stone to figure it out. If the new Herald of Death and Full Wish are connected, we'll be seeing another move soon enough. If I were her, I'd choose the brightest stage possible so this weapon could spread maximum panic.
I think that's the Star Rail Fest.
You mean the Star Rail Fest?
Yeah.
Madame Pearl promised that top-level security would be deployed during the fest, as well as a contingency plan, robust enough to quell any crisis.
Well, there's a spy among the IPC, so yeah, they know what the plan is.
And you are staring right at him.
Oh, yeah. And there's Sunday. He's just spying everyone.
According to Sunday, the crow should lead me to Blade's whereabouts. Since it stopped here, that means...
Ah, we now see the memes. I've seen a lot of artwork about Dunhang and Blade arguing. Ah, there it is.
I wasn't even looking for you. Yet here you are, throwing yourself into the fray. Consider me surprised.
I've seen it. I have to say, it's been years since I've seen Blade.
We haven't even settled the score over the mask you stole from the Sinwish Syndicate. And now you're skulking around and following us? What's your deal?
What do you Or should I say, all of you want?
Okay.
General Yao Guang of Yutue has come to this world and is looking for you. Dragons clash in the wilderness, their ichor dark and yellow. In her divination, you will become a slave to your own violence, bringing a catastrophic end to all. I am in that future as well. The only violence within you that comes to my mind is Shuhu. The emanator of abundance who resurrected time and time again. The monster who turned planets into living beings and merged billions of people into flesh spheres.
Well, that sounds disturbing.
The Xianzhou fears that he is using your body to resurrect himself.
So, what's your plan? Kill me again.
I see, so this is where the artwork came from.
Oh my. Things are getting a little heated. Should I get you both slushies?
Ah, yeah, this is the scene I've seen from the artworks. So yeah, Zero holding two slushies and Blade and Danhei arguing. I remember that. I was wondering where that came from. It just suddenly appeared.
Thank you.
I'll pass.
Blade have like a demon inside him, like Sukuna? Well, not really a demon, it's more like there's a curse on him. He can't die, so he decided to become a weapon himself. So in his past, before he got the curse of immortality, he was a normal weaponsmith or blacksmith. And then he got the curse because he and Dan Heng, or to be fair, Dan Feng, the previous reincarnation of Dan Heng, wanted to revive an old friend. And because of that, Blade got the curse. And yeah, he is now searching for a way to die. So that's his story. So he doesn't have a demon. But he and Dan Heng are in bad relationship, you could say. They're in bad terms. That's the word. Ah, there, I see. I didn't expect the comedic
General Yao Guang's
background.
divination may foretell a death battle between us. That doesn't necessarily mean it's the only interpretation. My experiences on the Express have shown me time and time again that even fates set in stone aren't entirely immovable. I have no intention of getting into a quarrel with you, but I need to make sure that the presence of the Stellaron hunters won't endanger my companions or the future of this planet. Thus, I must know your purpose here, Blade. What has Destiny's Slave written in your script?
Yeah, talk about Elio.
Stated this trip would be connected to death.
Should I congratulate you?
Much obliged. In my experience, it's best not to get your hopes up too soon. Prophecies rarely unfold the way you expect.
Okay.
However, the General's divination isn't entirely baseless. Ever since my arrival here, I have been feeling restless. There's another power here beckoning me.
Is there another form of abundance in the world besides you?
Perhaps there is more than one.
Oh.
Are you referring to the disciples of Sanctus Medicus? Or the Elixir Seekers?
Or maybe a third party.
Something far more dangerous.
Wait. You know what? I'm googling. What exactly is Acheron? What is Nihility? Ah, Emanator. Yeah, that was the word I was looking for. I finally found the word. So I wonder if it's an Abundance Emanator.
Do they have support from other factions?
Yeah, my brain was all the time thinking about what it is, but yeah. What is it? Yeah, I found the word finally again. Oh, I remembered it finally. It was emanator. So yeah, an emanator is someone that is close, or well, that the Aeon themselves have decided to give a bit of their power to. So it's a person that reaches their power. And yeah. And it's kind of close. Yeah, they are quite close to, well, quite close with each other right now. But yeah, an emanator is, well, usually if you are following a path, you don't get the power of the Aeon, but you just follow the path, and yeah. And an emanator is someone that receives a bit of power from an Aeon, so yeah.
Unclear.
And they're arguing.
As such, I'll keep an eye on you until everything settles. Just like you did in the past.
And they're getting closer with each other. Yeah, that explains the art, I see. Well.
That's as far as I'll go.
Okay.
Did you two just agree to some weird collaboration before me?
Or maybe it was this scene that was depicted a lot in the art. Yeah, Silverwolf is third dreaming right now.
I'll leave that matter in your hands, Silverwolf.
Okay.
I don't get it. That good-for-nothing detective didn't even blink an eye before selling us out to Pearl. And you still plan on working with him?
Yeah.
There are things only he can get done.
Okay. Meanwhile, in Dovebrook District.
Hey, you two! Why the long faces? On land blessed by the Master of Elation, frowning is bad manners.
If the hanger is close to us like this, she would be blushing? Not really. Not really a Dunhang thing. Wait. Well, it's true, I have all the Dunhangs, now that I think about it. But yeah. It isn't, well, Dunhang is my favorite. If I had to say my favorite character in Honkai Star Rail is the Trailblazer. But yeah.
Come on, smile! Whether you're hungry or full, poor or rich, the laughter is with you. Would you be interested in learning about our Research Society of Happy Smiles?
I think they're recruiting someone. I guess Sunday.
Thank you, but
yeah.
I'll pass.
They really were recruiting Sunday. Well, Sunday, well, I would say he technically also was a cult leader, but not really.
Another one. How many people have been talking to us about happiness today?
Yeah, they're recruiting as many people as possible.
Well, 6 exactly. Locals say ever since the Sinwish Syndicate case, this Research Society of Happy Smiles has exploded in size.
That gang's fall left a power vacuum, and the Research Society of Happy Smiles filled it like a fast-growing fungus. Even those who were once resistant or indifferent got swept up in it.
Yeah. That's dangerous.
I think I'm starting to get a better picture now. Is this, by any chance, tied to what you're preparing to do in the Phantasmoon games?
Not only me. It might also be tied to the ominous fate General Yao Guang warned about. The one looming over this world. A few days ago, when I used the tuning power to help her intervene at SparksyCon, I caught a strange sound echoing in people's minds.
It's that apparently Aha voice then. That, well, I'm pretty sure it isn't Aha, but someone else, but yeah.
A strange sound?
Yes. Cheerful, happy laughter echoing in their heads.
Wait, that sounds terrible. If you just hear voices and that voice is just laughing all the time. Yeah, no wonder these people became crazy. Because, yeah.
Oh, without those gangsters, this street's much cleaner now.
The so-called voice of Aha those society recruiters claim to hear? Could the Joyseeker truly be so passionate about universal redemption?
I don't think so.
Whatever that is, it's not Aha's laughter. From the moment I set foot on this street, I've been using my tuning ability to sense the residents' minds. Miss Tingyun, allow me to correct you. Those connected to the Research Society of Happy Smiles number not 6, but 42.
Okay.
Each of them carries the same sound. Identical laughter, looping endlessly like a broken record.
Yeah, that sounds scary.
Mind control? Or something worse?
I wonder what's worse than mind control. Yeah, brainwashing maybe, because that is permanent. Well, kind of permanent, but yeah.
Are you trying to say that this is tied to the harmony?
I don't think it's harmony. Wait.
My apologies. I dare not make such wild assumptions.
I'm thinking it. Wait, just for thinking. Yeah, usually from the previous patches we have seen, they are kind of connected to some kind of Aeon. Wait, kind of the opposite Aeon? I think in Xiaozhou it was destruction. Wait, it was all the time destruction now to think about, except for Penacony. There it was the Order. Then it was destruction again in, where? In Amphorius. Would be interesting if there's a pattern if it swaps around. First destruction, then some kind of other path, then destruction again, other path, and so yeah. I think the opposite of Aha would be the lying one, but I don't think that it's that one. It's something else. Honestly, I can't think of any Aeons that have some kind of connection with, well, with laughing. Maybe it's the lying one that makes misinformation. I think that's the closest one I can think of, but yeah. I was making no idea.
No, this isn't the work of any tuner. It feels like a barrier, born from the human mind itself, to numb the unbearable pain it cannot endure.
Would be interesting if it's just a human that wants to become an Aeon.
Like a worn-out tape recorder hidden deep in the subconscious, repeating the same thing over and over. I am happy. I am happy.
Yeah, that's brainwashing then. Because if you repeat it, then you just think you are happy, but you are not really happy.
So, whose divine handiwork is this supposed to be now?
Wherever this laughter comes from, causing so many people to self-deceive in perfect unison while enduring pain is well beyond the capabilities of a mere charitable group.
Yeah.
Beneath these calm waters, the undercurrents are far more turbulent than anyone imagines.
The bad news just keeps coming. Dan Heng's gone off on his own, and Madame Yao's completely vanished. Can you still sense her?
The bird I entrusted to General Yao Guang has seemingly gone silent. I can't share its vision anymore. I can't even feel her thoughts through it.
Yeah, I think Yao Guang has some kind of illness that lets her teleport through dimension and time. So she's either currently in the future or in the past. One of those. Oh no, I'm happy. Well, it seems like Twilight and Cherry got the happy virus. Well, not really a virus, but yeah. Well, if you joined the cult, then yeah, we have to wait till the end of end of the main story. Then you're cured. I think. I'm speaking that's I can't do anything against about voices in your head. Well, at most you can try, but yeah, I don't think it's possible. It's not my own head, so I can't do anything against it.
But I know it hasn't faded. That means she's still in this world somewhere.
Let's pray she returns soon, with some news to pierce through all this fog. Otherwise, this Arcadia built on happiness will crumble fast and fall into the abyss.
Now that I think about it, I think it makes sense that Yao Guan herself didn't become a supplicant, because if she has that illness, she just randomly teleports, you could say. And that would be bad because she isn't able to help in any way to prevent the disasters. So it makes sense that Sunday is doing it, because he's quite helpful. Not only that, not only can he read minds, but he can also be some kind of communication between everyone else through the birds. So Sunday is quite helpful in this scenario. So yeah, makes sense that Sunday is the supplicant. Okay, we're returned to Trailblazer. After some time, you and March pay a visit to the author of the Fluffy.
Blurry QR cult. That's an unusual name.
My guess is Nilux.
Why would the author of Fluffy Across the Blue have such a pen name?
Maybe the author's eyes went blurry after too much drawing. He's a dual Dimension City horse. Wait, what does a horse have to do with a QR code? Anyway, the second one, I think. Sounds fun.
Really? A pen name often says a lot about its creator.
Wait, I see a colt, I think is a horse, so that's why. Yeah, I just remembered. Colt is a word. I think a colt is a baby horse or something like that.
Someone who can draw something that cute must have a warm, gentle heart. I heard the Fluffy's been running for half a year in a magazine. At first, it wasn't very popular in Plain Arcadia. But after that memory bubble movie, A Holy Grail Stay Night, Old Odie produced, became a massive hit. The Astral Express's adventure stories spread far and wide, and the Fluffy started gaining popularity.
Ah yeah, the Fate story that I never played. Well, I'm currently playing it. Yeah, maybe I should play it, honestly speaking, on my own, because switching the VAs is a bit exhausting. Well, I haven't really played it, so we're still at the same point.
Now the latest chapter, The Sacred Flames Return, Amphorius's creation, is sold out everywhere.
Okay. I wonder where they get the information from.
This cult sure knows a lot about our journey. Must be a galactic fan of the Express crew.
Another villain perhaps? We just gained another loyal fan? I still think we deserve royalties though. Yeah, the third one. Sounds the funniest.
Royalties? You're being way too practical. It's a comic where we're the protagonists. Someone's giving us free publicity. Can't you cut them a little slack?
Well, but yeah, makes sense. We are getting, at least for the Fantasy games, it's useful.
According to the address the Perlux employee gave us, it looks like we've arrived at a familiar place.
I think that's the restaurant. Wait, is that the place with the Sinwish Syndicate? Where are we right now? I was making no idea.
For such a small place, Dovebrook District is really full of hidden talents.
Also is Dovebrook District. Okay.
Turn left at the first intersection, then turn right, go straight for 200 meters. Wait, this is...
Wait, is it the Furbo?
The Furbobo Weekly Newspaper?
Yeah. It was the Furbos.
Oh, don't tell me the author of the Fluffy is actually a Furbo. No wonder he rarely shows his face.
I just think they live above. I was thinking it would be fun if it's a plot twist and it's the narrator or something.
Come on, let's go upstairs.
Would be funny.
The Fluffy goes puff, puff.
Okay. Nice, Nilux. Just sitting there, I guess. I see. So that's the boss. Oh. Oh. That's a way, I guess.
Please come in. Let me guess. Your next line is...
Ah, I see. So, I guess... I see. So Nilux is the evil boss then, that the Furbos thought about. And she's also the author of Fluffy Across the Universe.
Why are you here?
I don't say anything then. It's you. I say the first one.
What's the problem? I'm the magazine's founder, its president, and its editor-in-chief. It's only logical that I'd be sitting here.
I thought the president left and we became the new one.
$1 million? President Nilux has already been behind on behind on everyone's wages for months. If it weren't for the money, who'd risk their
photos of the bigwigs on the Astral Express.
Wait a minute. It was already... Wait. I think I forgot that then. I completely never... Wait. Never noticed that the Furbo said President Nilox. I completely forgot that. It finally occurs to you why the name Nilox always stayed vaguely familiar. The former president of Furbo Weekly, the deadbeat boss who skipped town to dodge her debts, went by that exact name.
A boss who doesn't pay wages has no right to sit here. They belong in the underworld.
Okay.
Idiots. Without me, you'd all have been locked up in some Department of Aberration Defense painting prison long ago. And you still have the gall to demand wages from your savior. Have you ever heard of the sensational serial thief case, Phantom Furbomorph? It happened in the year 1996 at the Arcadian calendar.
I see, so these Furbos, they are, well, ex-thieves. They once were criminals, I think.
I'm sorry. I was wrong. I shouldn't have talked back. I'm sorry for being born a Furbo.
Beep boop. Even if you've got dirt on us, making us work for free is way too ridiculous.
We've had enough. We've overthrown the boss. We've got a new president now. Please stand up for us.
Okay.
Welcome, traveler. Furbo Hot Pot requires a reservation. Rumors are 10,000 credits apiece, and if you're looking to hire a hitman, just head right down the hall to the storeroom. Oh, or maybe...
Wait. Could it be the hitman she's talking about is Asheville? But yeah, Hotpot. Well, Hotpot is good, but Furbo Hotpot? No idea.
You came to meet the brilliant, charming, and universally adored blurry QR cult. Well then, truth be told, that person is actually...
I say Nilox has a lot of, well, how should I say, a lot of jobs, you could say. She's the president of magazine, she's the author, and technically speaking, an IPC employee. Well, technically speaking. She was one, but yeah. We should really be charging royalties. Yeah, the first one.
Who could it be?
I see, so now it's, she won't say it. Cut it out, who could it be? Purple, it's you. Marge, are you moonlighting as a comic artist behind my back? Yeah, the fourth one is the funniest one, I have to say. But yeah. Honestly speaking, I want to say it.
Even more non-existent memories. What are you even talking about?
Once you rule out all the wrong answers, only one truth remains. The only one here who can actually draw is you, Nihilux. Your blurry QR cult.
Okay. I guess that means March and, well, the Trailblazer can draw.
You saw right through me. As a reward for seeing through my disguise, how about an autograph or a photo?
Well, wait, that explains all the fluffy cross merch that we're seeing in this bureau or office.
Allow me to reintroduce myself. I'm Nihilux. You can also call me by my pen name, Blurry QR Cult.
Aw, no wonder you were tagging along back at Perlux Tower, acting like you knew us so well. Wait... This blurry QR cult persona isn't a fake, is it?
I see, so yeah, she tricked us being a, well, she said she was an IPC employee but wasn't, and now Marge is suspicious, if it's true that she is even the author.
Identity is just a mask and a body. Real or fake, it's all in how you see it. At the very least, for now, there's no other blurry QR cult around who could show up at Star Rail Fest for a live signing and hype up the Astral Express, right?
She knows everything.
So, you already know why we're here.
Just a little deduction, that's all. The news about Star Rail Fest is already everywhere online.
knowing how that perfectionist Madame Pearl operates, she's definitely pulling strings to make your collaboration a success. Naturally, having me step in was part of her plan.
If that's the case, will you...
Wait, what's happening?
That said, I'll have to respectfully decline.
Oh.
Not to brag, but Fluffy Across the Blue is ridiculously popular in this world. If tickets weren't limited, the line would wrap around the planet twice and a half.
Well, we could set a time limit.
That's not a signing event, but a public execution, right?
Okay.
Yeah, that does sound pretty horrifying.
So when's the next update? So when do I get my new form? You've made quite a fortune of our adventures, haven't you? Yeah, let's say the third one. I find it funny. I want to keep the bit.
So tell me, Miss Nihilux, do you really have the right to refuse us? You've used the crew's likenesses and adventure experiences without permission. Surely you owe us some form of compensation.
Why are we talking about this all of a sudden?
Today, on behalf of the entire Astral Express crew, for your violation of our publicity rights, emotional damages, and lost wages, I hereby demand...
I see, so I guess the filmers don't get their wages back.
1.6 billion
What?
credits!
Okay, I didn't expect that.
How did you work that out?
No idea.
Believe it or not, I don't have a single coin on me right now.
That's impossible. Just your royalties alone should have made you rich.
I want not help with that money.
Due to, unknown circumstances, my luck with money hasn't been great. But I get what this is really about. You're not only after cash, are you? I'll show up at Star Rail Fest. Is that good enough for you?
Yeah.
Then it's settled. Thank you, Colt.
That said, I also hope the two of you, as the original inspirations, will take some time to familiarize yourselves with Fluffy Across the Blue before attending the exhibition, so you won't be caught off guard by fans' questions. Time to attend Miss Nihilux's class. Please follow me.
Okay, I guess we'll get here a summary. Do we listen to it or will there be a skip? I was picking no idea.
Miss Nihilux's mini class is officially in session. If you have any questions, feel free to ask at any time.
Okay.
Miss Colt, why did you pick the Astral Express as the theme for your comic?
Well, I'm all about realism, but sadly, my previous works like Acheron's Godslay, Galaxy Ranger Saga, and dozens of others all got cancelled.
Okay. I wonder if that's a, reference to something.
If you hadn't beaten Iron Tomb and boosted its popularity, this one would have been cancelled too. Let's not ask sad questions, all right?
Sorry.
All right, pay attention. The cute little critter in the center of the image is Baseball Raccoon, the main character of Fluffy Across the Blue. Just recently, March Bunny and Woof Woof Dawn found him in a trash can.
Okay. I'll say the comic is quite accurate then.
At that moment, a terrifying monster is causing havoc on the space station. It tries to spit fire at Baseball Raccoon, but the flames don't burn through the trash can. Instead, it sets the trash on fire, and the stench knocks the monster out.
Okay.
Miss Cold, why is he the protagonist?
Okay.
Readers today value immersion, and a character who has no memory of their past is, of course, the best choice.
I don't know anything about my past either, so why didn't you pick me?
Even though Little Raccoon joined the Express the latest, he's left behind so many stories across different worlds that there are even rumors in the Lafu's prison about him beating up alien life forms.
Okay.
With material this crazy, not making it the main character? I might disagree, but Aha absolutely wouldn't.
Marcia, I give you the protagonist role for a day. Miss Caldwell said, well, that's a reality of casting for you. I see. I say the first one. Marsh can be the protagonist for one day.
Stick to being the baseball raccoon, okay? I don't need special treatment.
March, the Fluffy is just a comic. Outside of this, the author and the readers, every character in this world, aren't we all the protagonists of our own lives?
Well, that's true.
That sounds so passionate, Miss Cold. I totally get it now.
And so, the unruly baseball raccoon, the quiet woof woof Dawn, and the lively March Bunny formed a trio everyone loves.
Actually, I have a question too.
Why are they all small animals? I think that's mostly because it's more marketable and cuter.
Ever since I got punched in the face by sales numbers, I've grasped a universal truth. In today's world, fluffy, cute animals aren't always a crowd pleaser.
Yeah.
Seriously? Even I feel like I can't compete with Pom Pom's cuteness.
Designing the adult versions took some work. After defeating the monster, Baseball Raccoon accepted an invitation from the other fluffy animals and boarded the Fluffy.
I think we are getting a recap of all the stories. Like Penacony, Sanjo, and Amphorius.
Here, the protagonist meets 3 big animals with distinct personalities. First, the adorable and universally loved conductor, Pom Pom.
Okay.
Beside them is the elegant navigator, Miss Hime-Cat.
So it's a cat.
I know! That's Hime-Cat! Her original inspiration is Himeko. Oh, please don't tell her!
Awesome, your taste in naming is... Yeah, I just love.
And the big brown dog on the other side, see? His name will shock you. That's right, he's...
I wonder what, you can't really put... Felt, maybe? Maybe like that?
Mr. Yang!
Okay, Mr. Yang. No fictionalized name for him. Yeah, I'm surprised for that.
Just Mr. Yang.
Yeah, Belt is a bit, well, hard to, well, shorten or add something. Maybe Felt because I think it's a fox. Honestly, no idea. Could also be a wolf or dog. Wait, if it's a wolf, it would still be Welt, so I guess that's something.
Your taste in naming is indeed extraordinary.
Anyway, the 6 fluffy little creatures boarded the Fluffy Express and set off on their journey. As for the plot, it's pretty much the same as what you've all experienced, just with a bit of artistic tweaking to suit Plain Arcadia's audience.
I wonder what it is. A bit artistic tweaking? Yeah, I wonder what the artistic tweaking is, other than the art style. The second one.
If you don't stitch in a few local elements, no one's going to be interested. In the comic world, which is even more cutthroat than the Phantasmoon games, if you don't cater to the reader's tastes, it's nearly impossible to survive. Once upon a time, great comic artists had the luxury of 100 chapters to build things up. Now, if you don't hook readers within 100 pages, you're done. Readers today are hard to please, and authors have to come up with ever more shocking and sensational material. Doesn't this remind you of the Phantasmoon games?
Yeah, kind of.
Looks like you're all familiar with the characters from the Fluffy. Now, let me talk about some of the creative challenges I'm facing.
Okay. I guess you're going to the office. Wait, there's something to pick up. We picked it up. Nidox depth step name.
So, what do you see on the fluffy stands?
Okay.
It's him turned into a cute little animal?
I say Marsh is quite short there. A little raccoon, a pirated version of me. A furry version of me. I'll say the first one, a little raccoon.
Yes, this is the character, and you're the inspiration behind him. But even for someone as interesting as you, there are many backstories that readers don't care about, don't want to know, or don't feel obliged to understand.
Okay.
A comic artist's job is to capture the most interesting parts and present them to the readers. The cute and clever one is March Bunny. The unruly but reliable one is Baseball Raccoon. This is what we call a concrete archetype paired with an abstract character.
Okay. Wait a minute. Why are these eyes moving? That just looks scary.
And the abstract side of a character will only be further simplified in the eyes of the readers.
Wait a minute, there are also eyes that are moving. Does that have something to do with it, or is it just there?
So, how do you think the readers across the universe view you nameless?
My dear. Passerbys, bullies, heroes. Let's be positive, I think. Third one.
Well said.
The heroes.
Your heroic deeds and accomplishments drew my attention, and your demeanor gave me inspiration for the character in the fluffy. But while the hero identity boosts the character's popularity, it also becomes a limitation. That's why the little animals in the fluffy have to defeat even more powerful villains and keep upping the ante to get more applause from the audience. In turn, the reader's perceptions and expectations constrain the character's growth. If he acts out of line, the popularity will crash.
I see, so yeah, we're bound. So if our reputation is ruined, then the fluffy one is ruined. And vice versa.
If he can't come up with new ideas or grow stronger, the audience will soon lose interest in the comic. Unfortunately, the creation of Fluffy Across the Blue is now stuck at this very awkward bottleneck.
Okay.
Honestly, after drawing comics for so long, I've pretty much run out of ideas.
I think the next issue of Fluffy Across the Universe will be the Phantasm Moon games.
Hundreds of Amber eras ago, people would laugh out loud just from seeing a cat do a backflip. Now, to get the same kind of enthusiastic reaction, you'd probably need to have that cat fight a Mechatron in a one-on-one showdown in Perlux Tower. Although the fluffy specials are selling like crazy, doing side stories without progressing the main plot isn't a long-term solution. Ever since all the gossip memo keepers I hired got wiped out in Amphorius, my source of intel's been drying up fast.
Wait, what? Wait, are these memo keepers that tried to get into Amphorius that Black Swan saw, well, belong to Nilox?
But if someone from the Astral Express could quietly feed me a few juicy insider secrets from the Phantasm Moon games, imagine the reader's reaction when the next chapter drops.
Okay. But yeah, we don't really gain anything from that, so maybe not.
Whoa! Does blurry QR code have a time machine or what? Oh, that'd totally save the Fluffy's future sales. After all, my little Furbo crew already works for you. Just have them slip me a copy of the Phantasm Moon games press release. Let's call it buying your exclusive adaptation rights.
Do we get royalties then?
We'll do a 50-50 split.
We really do get it. Well, I had to think about it, I guess.
What about a 30-70 split?
Deal.
I knew it.
70 for me, 30 for you.
No.
Wow, you change your face faster than Sparkle.
All right, since we've got the profit split sorted, looks like my creative block won't last much longer. Just wait for my appearance at Star Rail Fest.
I think we got scammed. So yeah, we got scammed.
Star Rail Fest, a grand event that gathers millions of eyes and an inordinate amount of wish power. And under all that attention, the dark forces coveting the Master of Elation's blessing are bound to surface.
So I can't help just and look at this Welt with the googly eyes. It's just staring.
Heroes and devils dancing together in plain Arcadia. Tell me, is there a better source of inspiration than that? My hero, don't let us down.
Okay. Meanwhile at Graphia Academy. Okay.
A supplicant is the master of wish power, but wish power can also become the shackles that bind the supplicant, forcing them to fulfill its desires. Love and hatred are alike. Dependence resembles fear. What commands wish power isn't only love, but also hatred. Thank you. These notes will really be a big help to him.
Good. I'm so glad to be of help. For generations, many members of our family have attempted to enter the Phantasmoon Games, hoping to rely on the Aeon's immense power to lift the curse afflicting the Graphia bloodline. Some came close to the mask, but could only watch as history passed them by. Others wore it, only to fail in the end. That was until 400 years ago, when your great-great-grandfather Hero won the Phantasmoon Games and successfully gained an audience with Aha.
But Isama wasn't able to get the curse away? Or maybe he wanted to, but because of the wish power he wasn't able to? Because the other people wanted something else?
But the family's curse was not broken. In his notes he wrote, "Just as the god of destruction cannot cradle a bouquet, so too is the god of elation powerless against a curse. Such is the cycle of cause and effect."
Okay.
Father, are you wondering what it was that healed me?
I know you're keeping something from me. But I don't care what cured you 15 years ago. As long as you're alive, I can wait until the day you're ready to tell me. Still, as a father, there are things I must say, even if you don't want to hear them. As an artist, I'm fascinated by fleeting lives. How they struggle, they suffer, and in doing so, reveal a brilliance worthy of time's memory. But, as a father, I can't stand by and watch my daughter walk into tragedy. I bless you to be a hero, to welcome the same end as Akiviri. Those are words I could never speak.
The road ahead is shrouded by uncertainty, and that's why someone must take the first step to trailblaze a path others can follow.
I can't stop you, even though every part of me wishes you'd stay. But this is your choice, my daughter's choice. All I can do is stand by you quietly and pray you'll come back safely. Do you still remember the bedtime story I used to tell?
Okay. So they are currently having their moment.
They say there was once a princess in the sky. Day and night she painted in her celestial garden, untouched by the joys and sorrows of the mortal world. One night, a thunderous sound echoed from her painting. Curious, she stepped inside. Through seas of flowers, across mountains, until she reached the world's edge. There stood an ancient tower, so tall it pierced the heavens, so vast it seemed to hold the universe itself.
Climbing the endless staircase, the princess reached the summit, and from there she saw the world beyond her garden. In the distance, she heard cries, the voices of people burning in raging fire.
I wonder if that's the story of the person that the first Graphia or something like that, or the one that with the painting picture.
From that tower of infinity descended the world painter to walk the mortal realm. With a single stroke of her brush, she brought forth 1,000 imaginae, turning the tide against destruction.
Yeah, so it really was
to go
Graphia.
where there are cries, to go where there are flames. That is the meaning of Murata.
Oh. If you're wondering, I think Murata was, if you now Honkai played third, it was Himiko's family name, I think. Well, not this Himiko, but the other one. And yeah. Good reference.
But beyond the family name, my interpretation of our ancestor's name, Graphia, is also the hope I place in you. Himiko, whatever choice you make, if this is truly what you want, then go. Use those steps blazed upon trails to paint the world as you see it.
Thank you, Dad. By the way, how's your health? You haven't picked up any bad habits like smoking or drinking while I was away, have you?
As the Dean of Graphia Academy, I still have to set a good example for my students. It's just, my tendinitis keeps acting up. My herniated disc is getting worse.
I have no idea what that is.
Himeko, how long will you be staying?
I think
at least until the lunar cycle shifts. I'll stay here in plain Arcadia until then.
Yeah, I think until the Phantasm games. Or maybe longer. I'll speak no idea.
I see. If only the Phantasm would stay full forever. Himeko, safe travels on the trails ahead.
Okay. Oh, now it's the news channel.
Hello, everyone! Welcome to Foolish TV's special news segment, Arcadian Morning Report. I'm your host, Goofy.
Oh yeah, so yeah, that's Foolish's, yeah, TV station.
Hi everyone, I'm your host, Snowy! The Star Rail Fest exhibition venue funded by Pearlux Corp and constructed by Turbogen Heavy Industries has officially been completed!
Thanks to modern imagenesis technology, it took only a day for the Skyline's lookout cloud to take on a completely new look.
Starting today, the Lookout Cloud line is officially opening up its stuff for the Star Rail Fest exhibition areas. The exhibition areas opening on day one include the Bellabog area, Shinjolafu area, and Penacony area, showcasing the legendary adventures of the Astral Express. The Enforius area, which is currently under construction, will open in due course.
Okay. I wonder if that's a reference to that Amphoris isn't open right now.
For this event, Perlux cordially invites several crew members of the Astral Express to visit and be interviewed, including the Trailblazer, who recently joined the Phantas Moon Games as a supplicant.
That is certainly something to look forward to. I heard Perlux has also invited Blurry QR Cult, the author of Fluffy Across the Blue, for a signing session. It'll be the first time the author reveals their true face in public.
Okay.
An exhibition to gather wish power. Now that's an interesting scheme. Leave it to Pearl to come up with such a bizarre idea.
Well, that is the Perlux fault. This arrangement works out well for both parties. Yeah, the second one, I think.
Pearl is also mobilizing Perlux's resources to promote us.
I say this is the first time seeing what the TV is. It just appears in front of us. So that's interesting. I was always wondering when we saw that where it appears or where we watched the news from. So I guess it just appears in front of us.
When I talked with Pearl, I shared with her the idea of becoming a sail, advancing and retreating together. This collaboration could truly bring out the best of our respective strengths.
Sometimes I wonder if Jade invited us here with the intention of giving her colleagues a winning edge in the Phantom Moon games.
For Pearl, this Ionic game is probably also a good opportunity to observe and study the way we operate.
Though, compared to our usual opponents, this Intellitron executive is a surprisingly rational decision maker. Her proposal for cooperation seems more trustworthy than most.
It's not rationality that concerns me. It's the irrational factors.
You mean the new Herald of Death?
Exactly. News of the Dovebrook bloodbath has already blown up online. The Department of Aberration Defense tried to clamp down on the rumors, but plenty of people are still linking it to the Herald of Death from 15 years ago. With such a large crowd gathering there, this exhibition could very well become a target for the new Herald of Death.
Yeah. Well, we are the bait.
Pearl must have contingency plans for situations like this, right?
Yes, Asheville. Maybe we are the ace up her sleeve. It could be a detective who passed by. Yeah, let's say the first one. The second one, I mean. Would be funny.
That old guy? No way!
Well, he didn't look that old.
Whatever Pearl has planned, we must consider the possibility that the Herald of Death might attack the venue. We won't just be there to showcase the Astral Express to the people of this world. We'll also need to stay on high alert for any suspicious activity.
Okay.
It's about time. You should get going.
Just us? And you're coming with us, Mr. Yang? Yeah, let's ask this.
Someone's got to stay behind on the express to keep the conductor company and be ready for any emergencies that pop up.
Okay.
You guys have fun out there, but stay safe. Contact me right away if anything comes up.
What about Dan Heng and Sunday? Yeah.
They're both out on a mission with General Yao Guang. Dan Heng is tracking Blade's whereabouts, while Sunday is working with Miss Ting Yun. Both of them are tied up. Looks like they won't be able to make it to the exhibition this time.
Okay. Alright, let's get going then. Yeah.
Looks like the heavy burden of documenting our travels falls on yours truly once again. I'll make sure to snap tons of pics so I can tell you guys all about the exhibition when we get back.
Okay. Yeah, I think this exhibition is the final arc of, well, the story.
Star Rail Fest? Here we come!
I lost that. Well, hello Hex. It's good to see you. I hope you had a great day or have a great day. And yeah, as you can see, we are, well, I think we are nearing the final arc right now. I wonder who the Herald of Death is.
All this free time, why not make the most of it with a game?
Just back from work. I see. Well, I hope you, well, had a great work day. I think it's called like that. Or a relaxing one, depending.
Passengers heading to Star Rail Fest, please prepare to board. Oh, if it isn't the heroes of the Astral Express!
I'm traveling right now. I see. Well, then I hope you have a good travel, Twilight Cherry. Well, I hope you don't get, well, travel sick, I think it's called. When you watch, well, at least when I watch my phone, or well, my phone, my tablet, while on a bus or on the car, I get sick from it. So I hope you don't get it.
Oh, the trains have been placing bets on who will get to escort the Nameless to Star Rail Fest on opening day. It's such a super duper Arcadian honor. And can you believe it? Turns out I'm the lucky one.
Okay.
Oh, I could already feel everyone's enthusiasm turning into waves of wish power along the way. No wonder everyone's running around with such high spirits.
Let's go. Yeah. Wonder if we will have a boss fight.
Ding, ding, dong, dong. The express is about to depart. Heroes, please stay seated and hold on tight.
Okay.
This special train is bound for the Star Rail Fest exhibition. By the laughter above, may the smile of plain Arcadia grace our faces.
Okay, I wonder how it looked.
Thank you for riding with us today. May
That was
the
fast.
laughter watch over you, and please enjoy your journey.
I already travel sick like 5 hours ago. Watching YouTube makes me calm. I see. Well, that's good then if it somehow calms you. Well, I will get back better soon. So yeah, this is well, the fight. Not the fight. Wait. Yeah, let's use Asheville. It's his patch.
I've made it in safely! For those who couldn't get tickets, you can catch the entire fest through my live stream today!
Okay.
Next to me is my partner. Oh, wait, what are you doing?
Well, I wonder if anyone remembers this picture. That's the picture that Gepard drew of Danheng.
Tis I, Cold Dragon Young, Dan Hung.
Or maybe it's a different one. But yeah, it's also a bad drawing. Well, it's a good drawing, honestly.
Where'd you get that mask from? It looks so weird.
Yeah, say, well, it's a better drawing than what I could have made, so yeah.
Such trifles matter not. What doth matter most is securing the autograph of Master Blurry QR Cult upon this book of mine.
Okay.
The signing event hasn't even started yet. Besides, Xianzhou people don't talk like that.
What's our motto?
Wait, what? The other wearing masks. Wait, so it really is the drawing of Gepard and Pela. And also, well, also the ones from Fluffy Cross. Okay.
Wow! That's some next level fandom energy! Astral Express! We love you! We love the Trailblazer! Mark 7! And
Okay.
Astral Express! We love you! We love you, Conductor! Himiko! And Wells!
I think we should have, gone another entrance, I mean. Well, maybe we won't get stormed, but yeah. They forgot about Sunday, forgot about Shush. Let's say Sunday. They forgot about Sunday.
This isn't Amphorius, you know. Watch what you say. The family's got ears everywhere. It's best if we keep quiet about Mr. Sunday while we're out in public.
Ah, that's true. Wait, I think I've seen screenshot of this this text. Yeah, that's true. I forgot about it again. Sunday is a wanted criminal right now.
Photo together, Himiko?
No, thanks. I'd take tense negotiations with Pearl over getting mobbed by my own fans any day.
Okay.
Who'd have thought there'd be social situations that even Himiko's afraid of? If Dan Hung and Mr. Yang were here, I can't even imagine the looks on their faces. What a sight. Truly.
Okay. Asher could share this with this all with our friends. Elation it really has that Arcadian vibe. That's just how the extra express rolls. Yeah, say the first one. With our friends.
I'm pretty sure Dan Hung wouldn't want to experience this.
That's true.
So many fans out there. Even more than the crowd that came to welcome us at the station when we landed. It's kinda going to my head.
Okay.
Oh, hold on, that's not good. We need to be on high alert. Who knows if that supplicant is hiding in the crowd, plotting something against us and our fans. So, I'm gonna brave the danger and check things out myself.
Okay, I guess you just want to go have fun, don't you? Alright, count me in. Yeah, the first one.
You talk too much.
Okay.
Don't wander off too far, though. We still have official business later. Speeches and other activities that we need to show up for.
Got it. We'll just hang around here.
Yeah. I think we're visiting the other places now.
3,
Maybe.
2...
Oh.
Hi! Trailblazer. Sorry to bother you. We're with Full Wish TV. It's our lucky day running into you here. Do you have a moment?
Okay.
Mind doing a short interview with us? It won't take long. Our audience is absolutely dying to hear about the new supplicant in town and your adventures aboard the Astral Express.
Sure. Ah, actually, it's the second one.
But let's keep the interview brief, since the organizers might have other plans for us.
Okay. Guess we're doing an
First
interview.
question. Seeing as Plain Arcadia was the starting point of the Express's new voyage, how would you describe your impressions of this place?
Talk about its modern culture, how its long history. Yeah, the second one, I think.
Plain Arcadia has left quite an impression on me. An ancient world that somehow feels so modern, so vibrant and colorful. Everyone's chasing the latest trends, looking for fun. I'd say this place is more like a never-ending carnival.
Okay.
Interesting. Throughout the history of the Phantom Moon games, it's been extremely rare to have such a renowned cosmic figure as yourself participating. As the Astral Express's supplicant, what kind of changes do you hope to bring to this world in these games?
Okay. I'm not that arrogant. Why am I to change anything here? I'd say the first one, maybe.
I'm just a passerby. Who am I to change this world? But if I can, I hope to show everyone the spiritual strength of what the Trailblaze represents.
I have no idea what's happening, but I have no idea who you are, username, but please use English. If you're able to understand. If not, well. Just a minute. Let's see. Is it a bot? I was speaking no idea, but well, as long as there are no links, I will currently let it be, but yeah. I can try to Google Translate that. Well, let's see what this means. Well, apparently it's... wait. Well, it's another language. So yeah, from Google Translate it said hello and where are you from? I think. Morning, how's it going? Well, hello that one guy, welcome. I hope you had a great day, we have a great day. And yeah. I'm currently translating what this means. Yeah, there's some kind of text in YouTube from a language that I didn't know. Well, apparently it's asking where I'm from, but yeah. Let's just let it be for now. Get the interview by a random person, be like, yeah, no idea. Well, the Trailblazer is, well, it's quite famous, so it makes sense.
That's an impressive answer. Speaking of which, after joining the games, you immediately went to defeat Miss Sparksy, who represented the Masked Fools. What are your thoughts on potentially facing native supplicants in the future?
Okay. So I think the username isn't a bot because, well, it's just a different language. But yeah. I just want to stop Swaxi and that's it. I don't want to be enemies with the native supplicants. Yeah, let's say the first one. Let's not talk too much about it.
Sparksea gets her kicks through chaos and madness. That kind of out-of-control elation is way too dangerous. As for the other native supplicants, as long as they don't make the games dangerous, I'd rather cooperate with them than defeat them through violence.
Speaking of local supplicants, we've noticed that Star Rail Fest is Perlux Corp's way of rolling out the red carpet for the Express. There are rumors that the IPC is also sponsoring the Express. So, I have to ask, are you representing the Express or the IPC in these games?
Set the record stage was attend because I was invited. Yeah, say the first one, set the record straight.
The IPC's interest? Nah. Even though Star Rail Fest has exceeded my expectations, and Madame Pearl and Perlux extended such a warm invitation, which I'm truly grateful for. At the end of the day, this is a festival for everyone. And I'm just one of the guests. I'm not the master of this place.
I wonder if they will cut the video or the interview and manipulate it that we are saying bad things. It's the media, right? Those hard-hitting questions had you sweating bullets. You burned through every ounce of corporate speak you have ever in this lifetime. Every micro-expression on your face is screaming. End this interview already.
Thank you for your valuable time. We won't keep you from your plans at the exhibition any longer.
Okay.
What a pretend. No worries. This material will do just fine.
Wait, did he say we were quite pretentious? I have no idea. It went too fast.
Next to me.
Hey, little raccoon. Over here? I'm
that,
right here.
That's interesting. So if you're close, then they can say stuff. Wait, say stuff. Wait, we can hear the NPCs, I mean.
Nice to see you again, little raccoon. You're lucky you haven't been completely swarmed by fans yet.
Okay.
Here you are, the original inspiration for Lee Fluffy's main character, fresh as a daisy, yet no one recognizes you. Talk about irony. Don't tell me they think you're just some cosplayers. Come to think of it, that's actually quite possible.
Yeah, that could be it, because we are also not wearing the usual yellow wear clothes. How come you're not being swarmed by fans? Queer called this year. Would be fine if we just blurred out her identity. But yeah, let's do the first one instead.
Well, none of my readers have seen my real face yet. But that's all gonna change once the book signing starts. It's honestly heartbreaking that the organizers only gave me this dinky little booth. I was hoping for something more prominent, like a spot on the main stage or something.
This is the Star Rail Fest. This isn't the Fluffy Fest. Yeah, let's say the first one.
I know. Hey, wanna have the number 000000001 collector's edition comic that blurry QR cult signed today?
Okay. Sure, might tell me if it's free. Hard to say no to that, right? The serial number seems a bit much. Say the first one. Sure, if it's free.
Whoa. Since when did we get all polite? Of course it's free. But you know what they say, nothing's more expensive than free stuff.
Okay. Wait.
Hold up. What's this extra thing?
I think, I've seen the leaks about the Trailblazer. I think that's the weapon.
Light sticks. The organizers gave me thousands of them and told me to hand one out to each fan who gets a book signed. They really know how to push someone around. I wanted to give them a piece of my mind. Am I not the world-renowned author of Fluffy Across the Blue, the great blurry QR cult? Who exactly do they think I am? Chopped liver?
I think they just want a bit of revenge because she stole Pearl's ID, used her money, and yeah.
But you're right. This This is Star Rail Fest. Today, I'm just a side character. Anyway, it's about time to head to the booth and meet up with the staff to start the signing session. I won't keep you from enjoying yourself any longer. Bye-bye.
Okay. And now only March is left. Oh, there really is a cosplay of Kindness. If you're wondering, Kindness is the council member that didn't like, well, Uglier. Lilac JoJo reference? Honestly, I didn't really see a JoJo reference. Maybe. Wait.
Wow! With that outfit, you must be cosplaying as March Bunny. Am I right? The accuracy is just insane.
I refuse. I see I refuse a JoJo reference? Didn't know that. Well, maybe I just don't remember that. So yeah, we're currently at a merch shop.
Yeah, just like the original.
I see.
Since we're all fans here, let's skip the sales pitch. But I gotta say this up front. The conductor is the cutest in the whole universe!
Okay.
I agree. The conductor is the cutest in the whole universe. But wait a minute. Some of your stuff looks familiar to me.
Sharp eye! You're definitely a hardcore fan. We collaborated closely with artists from different worlds along the trailblazing expedition to create these products.
I see. I guess, well, I can imagine Pela giving her rights to the artworks, but did Gepard also give it? Because, yeah, if you're wondering, these drawings are made by Gepard and the one above is by Pela. Keep in mind, everything is a JoJo reference. Well, that's true. Everything can be a JoJo reference. A JoJo reference can even be behind you. So yeah.
I can pretty much guess who they are.
Yeah, we can already see who it is. Well, it's been a while since we've heard about Gepard and Pela. Wonder what they're doing. Well, I can imagine what they're doing.
I may not be that talented or have the artistic skills of a master, but I've written some articles and gained a bit of popularity in the fan community, so while I'm here at the booth, I thought I might as well do some self-promotion.
Your gaze falls upon the table, and in an instant, the shocking words sear themselves into your widening eyes. The melancholy of March, Galaxy, Outlaws of the Galaxy, Express 40,000, Home with Steron. Okay. That drawing is cursed. Yeah. It's a funny drawing though. Well, let's see what the first one does. The Melancholy of March. Wait, I see so there are books. A novel recounting the adventures of the pink-haired beauty March from a first-person POV, filled with the author's darkest, deepest school-life fantasies. Okay.
If any of you happen to be super hackers, space warriors, spirit whisperers, or those cursed by eons, come find me. I've said my piece.
Okay.
Looking for a sense of truth in fictional stories is just human nature.
Okay. Outlaw of the Galaxy. A fantasy novel adapted from a classic Gensho script. A chronicles the epic saga of Rupert II and the love and hatred sharing among the 108 Italian heroes, ultimately leading to his downfall. I wonder if that's a reference to the, well, theater event that we did.
Rupert II, wise throughout the universe, profound in his insights, was bestowed the title Profound One by Noose.
Oh, honestly, I didn't expect the Liger's voice.
If it pleases you, my king, we shall storm the throne and snatch that bloody seat from Rupert I.
Okay.
Among the countless stars are whispered the secret chronicles of Rupert.
Okay. I wonder who's next as voice acting. So Express 40,000? A war-themed novel recounting the story of Emperor Pom-Pom from the 9th Trailblaze Empire, and their command 20 adopted children of the Nameless as they conquer the universe together. Well, that's a lot. My guess, Pom-Pom will now be reading this. Yeah.
the age of 33.
What? I wonder if that's a reference to something. Because I think Welt is already past 33.
3 minutes later, he sat up again.
Oh. I guess that... well, he's alive. Now the fourth one, Home with Celeron. My guess is Kafka is reading this one. A surprisingly wholesome family-themed fan comic. Stay Raccoon, who hosts a Celeron. A fun little tale about the Cosmos' most wanted criminals, forming a family, and going on all sorts of missions. Being keep a cat that grinds video games for them, by the name of Silverwolf. Wait, Silverwolf is the cat? I was expecting Elio.
I'm sorry, Kafka. You can survive without me. But if I leave Mr. Yang, he won't make it.
Okay. I see, so it's it's the Trailblazer's voice.
Well, what about Silverwolf? Are you planning to release her back into the wild?
No. I guess Kafka's voice is also there. Well, I think that's it. Forget it. Looking through these things is make me hear things. Yeah.
The folks here seriously don't hold back. Nothing's off limits to them.
Buy one item, get a free novel. It's a venue exclusive deal. First come, first serve. Better act fast or you might regret it forever.
Okay.
When the fluffy figurines hit the shelves the other day, this mysterious old guy snatched them all up, saying something about using them as art references for students. He loaded up the whole cart like he was stocking inventory. Even the scalpers were no match for him, I'd say.
Okay. I think that's Himiko's dad, maybe.
Not long after he left, a girl with bunny ears came to buy figurines too. She was clearly a collector, buying complete sets of everything.
Yeah, that's, Evangelia, I think, was the name.
Then she discovered that in every collection she wanted, there was one Hemacat missing. That old man bought all the Hemacats.
Oh. It really is the father of Himiko.
Oh, that's horrifying. I can't let this happen to me. I have to make the best use of my wallet while things are still in stock.
Okay. Aren't you interested in this? Now you're making me want one too. Don't fall for the consumerist trap. Yeah, the third one. Don't fall for it much.
You know that feeling when you see some weird little gadgets and you just can't help but buy them? And before you know it, your whole room is full of stuff, so you have to secretly hide them under your best friend's big bed.
Wait. Don't tell me much does that, and our bag is full of stuff.
Aw, this is not good. My wallet is trembling. My pocket money is crying out in pain. I need to battle against my own instincts for a bit.
I agree with much then. I see. So it happened to you too. Well, to me too. I resonate with Much's statement. I have so many plushies. So many of them. And I'm about to buy a new one on 10th of April, when the new one comes out. I can also feel the pain of my wallet. Well, do feel my card, but yeah.
Go look around without me for a while. I'll come find you once I'm done with this battle. Just don't wander too far, okay?
Okay. Ah, there's Evangelia. Evangelia? Ah, Evanescia.
What is she doing here?
That was the name. Well, we did see her read Fluffy Across the Universe, so yeah. Okay. Okay. Okay, I didn't know that our blood is made of rainbows. Okay, we finally confirmed. Wait. It could also be vomit now that I think about it. Either our blood is made out of rainbows or it's our vomit. Either one of those. But yeah, I guess Evanescia wanted to do the, the basic shoujo trope, holding a bread slice and bumping into the guy. Well, it passed fairly successfully, I would say.
I'm so sorry. Are you alright?
What, are you a cannibal or something? Evanescia, you just want to stop haunting me, huh? I would say the first one. Are you cannonball something?
Sorry, I had no idea I could pack such a punch when sprinting at full speed.
Okay.
Good thing I'm built tough.
Yeah, that's true.
I just wanted to recreate that classic teen rom-com moment. You know, bumping into a schoolgirl running late with toast in her mouth.
No. Yeah, I know about that.
I'm really sorry.
Why here? Yeah, let's ask that.
Why am I here? Well, probably because the plot demands it.
Yeah, I think that's a fourth wall break.
Well, that's got to be the lamest excuse I've ever heard.
That trope is so outdated.
How could such a classic trope fall out of fashion so quickly?
It will forever be classic. The third one, what's your real motive for getting close to me?
Hey, I helped you out during the Phantom Moon Games, didn't I? Is it really fair to glare at me like I'm some kind of villain?
It suddenly hits you. This girl in front of you is the one who gave you the chance to turn the tables in your first battle of the supplicants. Whatever her reason for approaching you, she clearly doesn't mean you any harm. That's true. Do girls imagine that a lot? Running a toast on other people? Well, I don't think so. I think it's only in video games. But in real life, I don't think anyone wants that. Especially holding toast while in the mouth and such. You can just hold it in the hands. So yeah. I think it's just in video games and anime and stuff. Yeah, thanks for the mess.
I watched your whole fight at Graphia Academy. I'm more than happy to befriend those who are destined to be part of these games. As long as they can show me their wish.
Okay. You're not here to take back the mask, are you?
Of course not. That mask has already been imprinted with the shape of your soul. Even if I took it back, it wouldn't be of any use to me.
Okay. How were you able to draw the mask? Yeah, I wonder.
An old friend of mine once taught me how to draw. And as it turns out, I'm a natural.
I think that old friend is maybe the first Graphia.
If you call those lousy doodles you made when drawing the mask talent.
I'd always wondered if something I imaginated could actually fool the Phantom Moon's eyes. See, this temporary ticket I gave you shows great promise. Proof that my artistic skills have leveled up.
Okay.
Speaking of which, shouldn't you show me some gratitude?
Wait, now that I think about it, if our mask is a fake one, doesn't that mean there's another mask on the loose right now? So there might be another mask. What do you want? Just so we are clear, I'm completely broke. Have mercy, I got no soul to spare. I've only ever heard of foxes returning the favors. Ah yeah, if you're wondering, Emanesia is a fox. Well, speaking, I have no idea what kind of fox. I think maybe a mythical one because, well, it's quite long ears, so yeah. Yeah, let's say the first one. What do you want?
The scalpers are completely out of control. I couldn't snag a single ticket to the exhibition. Could you sneak me in?
Oh. Yeah, I think it's possible. We just say she's March. 2 masks, 1 fake and one is real. Yeah, I think so because, yeah, the one we got is a fake that Emanesia created. So there should be a mask outside right now, somewhere. At this very moment, 2 voices appear on either side of you. They tell you...
She did help us out before. But as a dignified nameless, how could I do something as helping someone sneak in without a ticket?
Okay. I guess it's now the devil and the angel on shoulders.
After all she's done for us, you're gonna be stingy about a tiny favor? Besides, since when were we such paragons of virtue? I sure don't remember any of that.
Okay. I think about it.
Huh? Didn't expect you to be so principled. Guess I'll have to use this trick.
What trick? Okay.
Little raccoon, I've actually been a huge fan of yours all along. From the very first page of the Fluffy, Volume 1, Chapter 1, I was already captivated by you.
I feel this will work.
That afternoon, as I passed by the Graphia Academy building, I caught a glimpse of you by the window. Right then, I knew my heart had been stolen, and nothing else would ever make me feel so alive again.
Okay.
Getting to share a few happy moments with you at this exhibition, that's all I could ever ask for in this lifetime.
Okay. Okay, stop it, you're scaring me. I just get one thing straight. Don't write me out if you get caught. Yeah, the second one.
All right, I'll do it. Stop nagging already.
Just as I thought. No one's immune to some good old-fashioned glazing.
Well, that's true.
Let's go. We've wasted enough time. I need to meet up with my...
What
I
should
clicked
I
too
get
fast.
next? A baseball
Oh.
raccoon?
I guess we got the toast. Wait.
Plushie?
Trophy toast slice.
Or maybe I should get an autograph from Blurry.
But yeah, I think that's enough for today though. So yeah, we weren't able to finish it, but wait, next week. So yeah, I think that's enough for today. Well, wait, I'm no longer floating. So yeah, well, thank you all for listening for today. I hope you enjoyed the stream. It was quite interesting. And yeah, we are nearing the final arc. I think from that, what I've seen, the story of 4.1 is 7 hours, so I think we still have 1.5 hours of content, so enough for one stream. So yeah, thank you all for listening for today. What's the plan next week? Next week, the first one, I think we'll play Demon World continue. We'll continue that. And I will, after the stream, also put out the words. And you can then, on the YouTube post, choose the words. Well, there's one word that will be restricted because it's the restricted word week. And yeah, I posted soon. Well, I think there are 4 words, or either 4 or 5 words that I will choose. And you can restrict one of those. So yeah, I posted right after the stream. Well, I hope you enjoyed the stream. And the rest I'll put it later. Limbus stream, please. Yeah, the next week there will be a Limbus company stream. I just have to see which day is available. But yeah, there will be one. So yeah, we'll be playing Limbus company. Well, the schedule. First I'll put the words, and afterwards I'll make the schedule. So yeah, thank you all for listening for today. I hope you enjoyed the stream. And yeah, see you all next time. Bye!